It is Thursday again.
Woo! Welcome back to the 3-Star channel where the content is exactly what you expect it to be.
3 stars.
Exactly 3 stars.
Actually, it's 3.25 stars.
3.25.
We don't count up. It's 3 stars.
We don't round up. Okay.
And we're not rounding up. We're taking it the value it is. 3.25.
3.25. Exactly 3.25.
And if it's like 3 repeating, then I'll just be here for all eternity just saying 3.
3. People will remember.
3.333333333.
I mean, I could write you a program that'll say 3.3 repeating forever.
Alrighty, let's get the recap started. We're going to have everyone join in this week because it's been a minute since we've dealt with this. So, what y'all start with?
Hey.
I busted in naked into the court.
That was before then.
Yeah, that was
We
before.
can do a little bit. We can do a little bit back.
Okay.
We made it into a Queen Aya's court in the wastelands.
She's a horse. She turned my pastries into fruit.
Every so often it was free.
She turned it into fruit.
Kai stole her crown, even though none of us know that, but he definitely did it.
No, we know
You
that.
guys know it.
He busted into the.
Oh yeah, we know
The
it now.
We don't know I stole it, but you know that it appeared on my head.
Yeah, we
I
know
didn't
that-
put it on my head.
We know he has it now, but we do not know how he has it. Oh,
Scara
Scara
saw
does.
that I took it.
Scara knows how he has it.
Meaning with.
I didn't
We're all
know
eating
you.
breakfast.
Aramis and Eula conducted some wizardly
You didn't
research.
see me.
Yeah, y'all worked on certain spells.
See, you take it?
Hallow and
No, Aya told me that you took it.
Oh,
Some
I was like,
magical
you didn't see
chicanery
me fucking
involved.
take it.
I see everything.
No. I rolled pretty damn high on that,
No,
which was great.
Aya told me you took it.
Fucking whore again. Jesus Christ, can't let me have any fun.
I feel like what she set up is very fun.
We had fun. We had fun.
Where
I teleported into what's her face's room.
What's her faces? Who is what's her
Who's
face?
What's-Her-Face?
Would you like to explain?
Elaine.
Nuh-uh.
Vampire
No, no, no.
lady.
He's got to learn to remember people's names.
I do. It's just I forget some of them.
What is it?
It's Elaine.
You just said it.
I know. He could have not listened.
You got Ajax.
Who's the other
Yeah.
one?
You don't have it underneath Tartaglia. His other name is.
That's not Tartaglia.
Oh wait, it is Ajax. Ajax is Tartaglia. I'm thinking about the other one.
There's another one.
I don't know.
Starts with her name.
It's Megan's favorite character in Genshin.
Abracadabra.
No.
Ajax. Aramis.
No, that's the killing spell from Harry Potter.
Elaine.
You're just repeating fucking
Ala.
names.
Aljax.
Alatus.
Alatus.
Kairos.
I remember other names. Just forget some. I got.
What's your
short-term memory
werewolf's
loss.
name?
It's not a werewolf,
Kylo.
baby.
No, it's not.
Cairo.
That's what I say. I didn't believe you knew it anyway.
But I just said it. Fight me. All right.
Let's go. Roll for initiative.
Wait, why are we
Bitch.
rolling for initiative?
Because
then?
I'm the DM this
16
time.
plus 4.
Fucking
20.
character.
20. All right. Let's go.
Alrighty, so everyone is currently
22.
If I remember
No.
You wasted it.
correctly.
You wake up in the back
Y'all
of the
were
wagon.
all sitting
Scara has just gotten his paper and just read it. I'm on.
And that's where we left
It's Aya.
Oh, let's sit it down. Give us a Aya.
Excuse me.
I'm here. Aya's in between us. Situation is here.
He came up
Aramis
on
is
this
here,
side.
and that's there.
No.
There's some sort of big reveal that happened.
Elaine is right there.
We go.
Give me an Elaine and an
No,
Aya.
but it hasn't actually happened.
Aya.
He go give him the paper, and that's where we dropped it.
Yeah. She literally handed it to me. He looked at it, which I'm gonna play that he reads it
He had
right
time
now,
to read
but
it, and that's it. No time to react.
I'm not gonna say he had time to read it. I'm just gonna say he read it. I'm willing to act like he read it right now. He's actually more like there because he's walking up with the pastries and the crown on his
I
head.
sat down when you go down to the paper.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
put it
right
at the table,
there.
please. Thank you.
You're a few inches.
So I know this is going to be the worst drawing you guys have ever seen, but like, I know I didn't necessarily like explain how this is set up with a visual for you guys. Tables where people sit to eat, there's one big one. This is the kitchen. I know, I will flip. Stop bitching.
You do it every time to me and Aramis, which is we don't get to know.
Because I'm right-handed, okay? Anyways, so
The trash
kitchen,
can is
the-
full.
Put this over there.
I'll
put it over there.
Here,
I
you can
can't
set
get
on the
out.
box. I'm taking it out after we finish here.
The kitchen is up here, and this is where Kai, like, entered. So
Yeah.
y'all are sitting at this table, basically here. The tables that are lining these, like here, are where all the food is, and this is just mess.
Next.
There is a fire. It's over here.
Okay. Let's go.
Anyone confused?
Nope.
All right, here's y'all's
Absolutely,
turn.
100%.
Fire.
Kitchen. There's a
Kitchen.
big roaring
We're
fire
at the long
here.
table at the top.
All- Y'all are here. These are a bunch of little tables. Your food is here.
Nice.
Got it? Alright,
This
thank
is
you.
No longer broken.
Last time I checked, I was at
Mm-hmm.
No.
the table.
She had just handed me the letter.
That's not where I'm supposed to write that.
Yes.
I would like to go see what they have for food.
Okay.
Well, you already sat down
Which
with
one?
food.
Either one. Wait, have I
He
already
doesn't
said?
remember.
You can
that.
retcon, you can tell her what you want. But we have sat down all with
There
food.
were like an abundance of just food.
I
Back
just
left corner?
Left corner.
All of the tables have the same variety. It's just the quantity with which they have them.
Is there a bowl that just has like Chex Mix in it? Like just fucking raw, bland, dry Chex Mix.
No.
Anything adjacent?
Oat. Like a bowl of oats. And there are like some pictures that you assume have milk or honey in them.
Nah, fuck, I'm getting a bowl of oats. Just raw.
You were my horse.
And Yulo sitting down. How was it again?
I'm
Right.
right on the other side of AF.
Yeah. Yep.
Situation was next to me, so that's why I had him there.
So
We're gonna play this as we
Wait.
know he's there, but we're gonna set it like this. Okay, there we go. There we go. And she still can't. I'm just gonna back him up a little bit.
Anyways, let's get back into it. I just handed you the letter, and I was just like, I'm so sorry.
So this is a and that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to open my little mouth thingy, like my little mouth jaw thingy thing that moves, and just take the bowl of oats and just start pouring it into my mouth.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm gonna take a second and very
Go. You
silent.
Like, I don't remember this.
I wait until the helmet is full of oats, and then I just start going.
Where does it go? Do you just take your head off? I can't remember.
Yes, we took out correctly.
It doesn't take long for him to read the note, and the moment he finishes it, he just stands. Just gets up, and you can tell he's leaving.
So these are kind of like bench seat ideas. So what is going to happen is going to kind of like rotate and just kind of be like, this doesn't have to change anything between us.
Yeah, he's
Happy Jonathan.
scares quickly, like trying to get away. Like she can tell, like he doesn't. Aya can easily tell he's not angry. He just needs to get away to think, like process this without a room of people. Like she can tell that's what he needs. It's not that he's angry or feels like
Yeah, I know.
resentment.
My statement
Yeah.
does not change. But
I was just saying that she can easily tell that.
Mid bite with like my thing still up, and I'm pretending to have a mouth full of food.
Do you still have the paper in your hand, or did it drop?
It is still in my hand.
There are some visibility and social more easily.
you do the thing?
Yeah, I told you I was blind.
Alrighty. So as soon as you sit down with your little plate of a mound of fucking jelly-filled pastries and everything, see your beloved draw a symbol you're very familiar with. looks like a smoky crystal.
Nice.
He probably looks a little bit startled when he notices it because it's very similar in appearance to a crystal he's been in semi-recently when he had a conversation. It no longer looks like shattered glass, fracturing whomever you wish to include in the mirror realm itself, like it used to. It looks like a crystal smoke just forming around you guys. At first, you're a little bit confused because you're not used to the appearance of it, because it used to just shatter.
It is for a moment just going to be us, like as a party. So just the four of us sitting at the table, excluding these two.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like at first.
The roar of the mess hall dulls in your ears. And you guys are kind of a bit awestruck as you watch the smoke, which billows around your ankles, rises to form a crystalline structure.
Now it is quieter. What was on your note?
He's just gonna be looking at his note and he's like, it wasn't quiet. I just want to process this alone. Not alone. I don't want people.
I can kick them out. I can be quiet. I can let you go off. But I thought in the moment I didn't want you to just run off.
Wait, are we all in this?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are all in here right now.
I put us four and only us four in the mirror.
I can make you invisible, so it's easy to slip away.
I can make myself invisible. I don't need to slip away. I'm not trying to.
Though
I need time.
I also have a place that you can go that no one else can go.
That's not. I don't want to just go away from people being able to get to me. I just want time to think to myself. And if Kai wants to be there, he can. I just need time. I will tell you guys what it said when I can process what I just got informed.
So where are you going to go to process then?
Honestly, if you just give me time in here, that is fine. You can stay.
In the mirror realm?
Yes. And then we can come back. I will sit back down at the table. And we can all talk about it. Please just give me time to process it myself.
Okay.
Don't ask Aya. And he looks dead at Eula.
Two hours later.
Will you just fucking agree so I can go back to eating my oats?
That was the...
No, she nodded. Okay. None of us got the she nodded.
I'm sorry. It was a nod.
I was willing to make 2 hours later canon. Like
That was meant just for us being quiet.
Like Aaron was just sitting there tapping his foot and just finally getting fed up. I was like, will you just fucking say yes?
She nodded. It's fine. Now we know she nodded. It's okay.
Yeah. I had seen her nod. I meant for you to process. That's what my joke was for.
Did you send them out?
Did you want me to?
I said that.
You did not say it. Yeah, I wanted to send them out.
Next time go with
I said.
Eula, son.
I said I just want to do this alone in here.
I'm doing in character.
But that's
stuff.
not
My
nearly as
actions
direct
is
as just saying,
me.
can you remove them?
Yes.
Okay.
Specific.
Sorry, I didn't know you needed
Trying
direct.
to do full
Yeah.
character.
I thought that I wanted
Elliot
to do it
today
alone in
needs a
here and
little
Kai
more.
can stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I just want a time in here and Kai can stay.
They get kicked out.
Forcefully, or do you do this gently?
No,
No. They
no.
just get whiplashed back into their body.
Wait. I know the spell too. We can see ourselves out.
No,
You
in the
cannot.
middle of that conversation, they get carefully.
You also, I don't think you
AJ.
can see yourself out of his mirror realm.
Yeah, it's fine. You have the spell. I don't think that's how it works. That
You have two separate mirror realms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can create it, but it's like you create your own realm sort of thing.
I mean,
You would just, and you can't do magic in here.
Look at always dimension door.
You can't do magic in here.
You can't do magic in here.
You're gone!
I am magic. How do I exist in here?
You don't.
It's just your soul. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
What does my soul look like?
It's like an astral projection.
Yeah.
Kind of. Sort of.
So,
Astral projection of armor pieces.
Yes.
You look
Well,
the exact same.
No, okay.
It looks like you
Let
look
me
this way.
explain
That's
this.
how we see you.
You look as you see yourself.
how does Aaron see himself?
It's apparently a tool.
Damn, we
I
can see
would-
you a wrench. Steve,
Just a wrench.
I see a
floating.
hoe.
No, that one's over here.
Okay, back to
No,
this.
you see yourself as the armor, more than likely. However, if you choose to change that,
I'm a young Goliath boy. No.
He's like, oh no, I missed it.
Looks down. Well, hello there.
That would cause problems.
that would cause a rating issue.
Yeah.
Hair is fluffy.
But yeah. So, I can cut to them if you guys want to think about where you're taking this conversation. Or I can do you guys first.
Oh, I know exactly where I was going with the
Do
conversation.
them first. Do them first.
Wait, no, that's Tuesdays. Alright, I'm sorry.
Sexual jokes!
I'm sorry.
Tuesday thing! Y'all are traumatized on Thursday.
No, Kai is horny too. I'm sorry.
True. I also thought the same thing. It's fine.
I know! You're both sluts!
Scarrow just kind
Sexy
of
on Tuesday, trauma on
crouches
Thursday.
down and kind of like basically wraps his arms around himself. And he's still like just holding on to that paper. And he just looks lost. More than he has been. His whole world just literally the carpet got ripped out from underneath his feet. He is now just falling. He does not know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
He is just lost.
No.
It doesn't take him as long as you thought it would before he just like finally looks up and looks at you. And with
Only
like
3 hours record timing.
it does not know.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Continue.
2 years later.
Trauma makes him stressed and he cracks jokes. And
I do, and I'm sorry. I'll be a good little boy.
He just looks up at you and like he's not crying, which you would probably have expected he probably would have been. But like his eyes are kind of glazed over to just point of not wanting to be there in that moment. He just with a very like sad, lost, broken tone just goes, "Aya's my mother."
Well, shit.
And apparently Zenith is my dad.
Double shit. What? Wait. Let's rewind. What?
And he just hands you the note, and he
I get to read the note! Pause for Elliot being slightly intoxicated and figuring out how to read again. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not cool.
Side note, I love how I'm 0.5.
Oh yeah, these
more related to Baroness than Dave.
These numbers not be numbering.
I looked it
Yes.
up. The percentile
That is
of
that is how this works.
These
I
numbers
looked up
be
the
weird.
percentile of relations and how it works based on actual relation.
Okay, I was like, these, honestly, we're sticking with the cut. These numbers not be numbering. See this fucking us.
It does not mean this is not supposed to add up to 100. It means 50% of my DNA matches 50% of his. 50% of mine matches 50% of hers. 50% of mine matches 50% of his. It doesn't have to add up to 100.
Makes more sense.
It means I share. 50% of our entire DNA matches.
Nice. Cool.
This has changed from a very random, soft song to all of a sudden feeling like I'm strutting into battle or giving a very emotional speech
We're
for a
supposed
battle.
to sort of be doing it at some point, but I think you get ahead of yourself.
Like, it really sounded like when you top the cliff to look down into the Valley of War.
So that means, like, your older brother that you never met was also an experiment?
Yeah, apparently Ramiel
What the fuck?
was also AS.
But why was there an experiment to have?
I don't know
What
why we
fucking
were
experiment
created.
is there to create the child?
I don't know why we were created.
This is kind of fucked up. And I'm sorry that you're going through it. Kind of walk over. But you don't have to go through it to not understand it, but I've got you.
Why is Spam calling me right now?
I know.
I don't know.
Spam.
Spam risk.
Yeah, I was like, why is Pam calling you? Long story.
Spam risk.
I don't want to go through this alone. I needed a moment.
Okay,
That's a lot to learn. In a room full of people I don't know.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people and a lot of noise. So what do you want to do? What does this change for you?
I don't know. It doesn't change the fact that I said that I will kill her and Titania if it is needed. I don't know. If she's the rightful queen,
You're the
does
only heir left.
technically mean I am her heir and I am the rightful ruler if she dies. But that's not the main point right now.
What is the main point then?
Figure out what's going on with this war, and then figure out who's going to rule the Feywild afterwards. Also find the kids. That is the whole reason why I left the Wasteland in the first place. Well, it's actually to find Ajax, which didn't let me to have to find the kids.
I would prefer if we prioritize that next, though.
I know. We had to find Nick. Can you bring them all in here so we can have that kind of conversation without being in the cafeteria?
Who is all them?
Aya, Elaine, Eula, and Aramis.
Okay. We're just gonna be
We are going to take a cut
Yes.
here, and we are going to jump over to what they are doing.
I'm gonna take some.
Which we get like 5 seconds before we go back in because time slowed down. We get our 5 seconds. Let's go.
Aramis is just standing there with a handful of oats. Crumbs just dribbling out of his mouthpiece. Huh.
Aramis, can you make perception check for me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
18.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Do I notice anything?
Come here.
Oh, damn.
That's not good.
Okay. My hearing sucks.
I can tell.
And also, I find whispering. And also, I have now discovered that I find the concept of somebody whispering in my ear unnerving. I don't like the sound.
It sends tingles down my spine because my neck is sensitive and it's really close to my neck and I'm like,
The sound travels weirdly in my ear. I don't like it.
Huh. Do you have more of a mustache now? That's the truth. Look at it there. Smells good.
I hope so. It showed.
I know I was there. What?
Beulah, what were you doing?
5 seconds.
It's like 8.
Yeah, I feel like it would have taken just a little longer.
1 round.
Yeah, 1 round.
8 seconds.
You could have gotten 2 sentences out.
Where's your TP circle?
Which one?
I'll take all of them.
That one we'll have to discuss if you can gain clearance to all of them.
Just give me a general direction. And about how many feet away?
General direction, you say?
I'm assuming since it's 8 seconds, Beulah will definitely get brought into the mirror
Yes.
realm before she gets
Like,
to
she was gonna give me answers.
Hi there, baby boy. He's your dude. Sweet nugget.
Meat steak.
These little balls.
gets brought into mirror realm mid-sentence, so she goes in and she goes, it's about 150 feet behind you.
I really have to do this math.
Tisha, you're gonna not think so.
Am I really gonna do this math?
He's trying to get to
No.
his mom.
Come on.
He does it to me every time I DM. It's just
Come on.
whoever's in that chair.
No, it's definitely just because you
that
guys are
him?
his parents.
Yes, that was him.
Him's a baby.
Him's a year old.
Him's a baby.
I mean, yeah, him's still rough.
Him's a chunky.
Him's a baby.
Him's a shedding baby.
Compared to the other two,
Him
him's
dumb.
a baby.
Him's is dumb.
Him's a sweet baby.
Look at him. If that is the face of someone going like losing the last 2 brain cells. that he's got.
That is
You scratched them all up. You dumbass, I told you you were gonna knock it out.
the only thing behind those eyes are the original Pong sounds and all. Just bump,
Bang.
bump, bump.
Anyways, so I will give you an estimation. It's probably not going to be right. We're going to say it works.
Okay, I just need.
Because I don't want to do that.
You can.
I don't care.
I'm never gonna know if you don't do it right or not. You could just say it's about
I'm
right.
going
here.
He just on purposely knocked that one off. That bitch just went.
I put it on his tags, I promise. I didn't put it on his fur.
Anyways,
He's
so,
still looking for it.
Don't stick it. Then carrots, no.
anyways, so
Sorry,
it's
pause.
basically going to be like, it's like, on the other side of the throne room you guys entered, and right as she says that, like before she actually even gets to giving you the answer, this is when we will cut back in. Aramis, is there anything else you wish to do?
Hey, she's coming with, so like she can finish her statement.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going to glance back and like, what? And then I guess I'm in there.
I mean, you probably have a few more seconds.
Then can I spot what is trying to peep?
The fuck is peeping? Shadow guy. Peep.
I wasn't supposed to say that, was I?
Probably not.
I tried to perceive the peeper earlier.
It's okay. I have no idea that there is a peeper.
Can I try to spot the thing that was doing that thing that was doing the noun?
The thing that was doing the thing.
The thing that was doing the looking, but not
The thing
looking
that was
because
doing
there's nothing looking.
The thing that was doing the verb?
The thing that was doing the thing while the thing was thinking?
The one
Can I try to look at the thing that's doing the thing, but there's not a thing doing a thing?
And art.
Don't worry, Bradley.
The what? The
You
who?
got guidance.
The
Sorry,
bada bing bada boom?
Magic stuff.
I will guide myself, I think.
Good job. Remembering you have guidance. Yay! I forgot to have spells now. I can look at those. I forgot to pull them up because I don't wanna. Do I got to?
22.
Ooh, nice.
I forgot this character has spells.
Nice, very insightful, baby.
Do you know mommy on you?
I mean, I do, but it's slightly uncomfortable because you're digging your head to my arm. And there we go, that one's fine. When you just full weight it, it's slightly uncomfortable. When you just dead weight your whole self over.
Dun, dun.
What is he staring at so intently?
What the fuck are you doing back there?
You don't see anything.
Megan, what are you doing? Because your son was very intrigued.
Invading. I was making sure I knew what I was describing.
Just gonna slowly put more oats into my mouth. Just,
Hand and all,
just like it's like part
must
of
put oats as far back as possible.
it, yeah, I'm just like part of my helmet is just up, so like I'm just shoveling a handful of oats into a hole.
So basically, it's just.
But oats instead of fork.
I was wondering how far you could put that in there.
Probably further than you think, and you'll be very disappointed in knowing.
You gotta turn it this way, or else it stabs your throat.
Oh god, we're terrible.
That's what happens when you're not in her mind.
So that
Anyway.
would go into gag reflex.
Anyways, bringing it back. I'm flipping the hourglass. So, you guys all get brought back to the brain
Sorry.
So he straight up just went. I was like, it's the brain cell that flew away. He watched it.
Here, baby.
And now he's like, Mom, they're laughing at me.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. He was a happy boy.
Yes. Explain what happened whenever everybody gets in the mirror room with us.
Oh my god. Y'all end up getting brought into the mirror room. I have my Elaine pin ready. If I don't have this pin on, I'm Aya. If I have this pin on, I'm Elaine.
Got it.
If I am talking as Aya and I have this pin on, I'm Laura.
Got it.
If you're talking as Elaine and you don't have that pin on, you're also moron. Oh, stupid or moron.
I have this stupid.
He took your brain cell.
He's borrowing it.
Borrowed.
Him said, Mom.
Anyways, so
Nine your week.
what do y'all do? Remember, you're making.
Well, she was mid-conversation whenever she came in here, so.
Yeah. She's just going to kind of be like. I do think we'll have to finish that conversation in a moment.
Welcome to my court.
He's got this on the crown and all.
Honestly, what a fucking line, though. Welcome to my court.
Why is it around, bitch?
Court is now in session.
And she's just going to look at you very amused, and then she is going to do a very deep bow.
Nice.
Of course, of course.
Thank
so
you,
why am
thank
I
you.
brought in here?
Oh no, the rest of you need to bow too now. I'm complex now. I'm kidding. It's fine. You don't have to bow.
Here's your bow.
I'm just going to stare you in the face. Just,
That is what you look at.
no.
Fine. We can do that later. I've gathered you all today because somebody has some feelings.
Oh God, not those.
So there.
Not
This
great.
is a really
So,
weird
group
place
therapy?
to get married.
But a very secure place, though.
Don't have a priest.
Then you brought witnesses? Aren't you like an acolyte?
I am, but I can't marry myself, so
Says who?
Eula
it
would.
says it's weird. Like you can't
You can.
actively be your own priest.
Technically
You can.
speaking, I could actually.
It's weird. No.
Court and members of the court. So
Okay, how is
that
this-
actually
I mean, I can
Anyway.
just mirror image myself, and I can
No.
have myself as my witness.
Is Aya asking that
Marrying
question?
myself
Yeah.
No,
while
I'm a
doing it to
certified-
myself.
Scarra casually lifts the paper.
I'm a certified bishop in the material realm.
You know, if I do mirror image, I could marry myself while being my own witness and doing the ceremony because there's 4 of me.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Don't they do the same things?
Aya's my mom.
Yeah,
Aramis's
we're announcing it.
Aramis's
Okay.
jaw literally hits the floor, like it just falls.
Called it.
Here you go.
Milady.
The lower half of Aramis's like face thing just flat falls off. Just ting ding ding.
Lane, wait. Lane,
Just
can't
crawling all
look
over
in the eyes anymore. Respect.
Don't pet Elaine, that's weird.
She likes
Come
it.
here, Lane. Let me pet you, Lane.
That's Alex's job. Sorry. Scarra just very outwardly said. Scarra very outwardly just said Aya is his mother.
Yep. That was Eula's response.
I know.
I think you was trying to lay down
Objection.
on your notebook.
And then Elaine went, "Excuse me, my lady?" And Aya has not responded to Elaine.
You have to talk to yourself. Unfortunately.
Please no.
What did you
She can just address everyone.
You're addressing us.
You.
You're like,
She can
"Oh,
just
yes."
address everyone, not just Elaine.
No, I
Explain
need
the
to
note.
hear her talk to herself.
No.
Explain the note.
Well, I had a theory, and I tested that theory. I was right. I've had some practice making theories.
Sounds so official.
Isn't that wacky? I've done that too before.
How long
Although
have
with-
you suspected I was your child?
Although a magical formulae, not family lineages.
She's just gonna pull out like a little notebook and she's gonna flip through it.
An ant.
What day was it when you got here originally? Like, what was it, like 12 years ago?
You suspected it when I first got into the wastelands.
15, yeah.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah, 12 is pretty
12
young.
is when she died.
Anyways, 15 years ago now?
Yeah.
How did I suspicion? Give or take. There was also that one inkling of an idea of it whenever you were born, like, almost 200 years ago? What was it, like, 190?
Such a
Two?
baby.
91?
190.
90 even.
That.
Such a baby.
I hadn't thought that you might have been, particularly with how close you came after Ramiel, and how different you look from your
Cousins? That's how the math be math right.
From Titania.
and from your believed brother and sister. You weren't treated the same way as Ramiel, though, so I had assumed you weren't.
Does that mean Ramiel was your kid?
Yes, that's the other thing. And Zenith. I'm just gonna drop that down there too. Figured I should lay it on the table.
I am the child of Aya and Zenith. So was Ramiel.
Hey, here's another one of his descendants that you can marry.
Not the time, Eula.
I don't know. What do you want me to say from this?
What you gonna do? Any responses? Or are you just quiet?
I'm still processing that.
Honestly, so is he.
So, potential future stepbrother-in-law?
Just stepbrother.
You do realize I'm currently having to deal with the fact that I learned that Titania's not my mother. Aya's actually my mother, but I also have looked Aya dead in the face and told her that if I have to, I will run my sword through both her and Titania.
They weren't there when you said that.
Okay, one, that's new.
I know.
Two, I think we've very well established by now that emotions are kind of a weird struggle snuggle for me. And, three, I use comedy to cope with situations I'm unfamiliar with or find traumatic. So why do you think I'm making a little bit of a silly?
And we all think I have bad problems when it comes to my emotions.
Oh no, I am absolutely...
I at least handle my emotions. They just laugh them off.
I am absolutely kerfuffled,
Hey,
but we're not worried about me. We're worried about you.
It's not a problem, and they're not laughing at all. It's
I
a
just
good
talk to
coping
myself.
mechanism.
I am not
How
laughing
make
at
you
your misfortune. That is horrible. I don't know how else to deal with something like this.
Okay,
Because
it's
if I-
like whenever Irma says that, Aya just kind of looks a little bit downhearted, like,
Because if I actually try dealing with it, it usually doesn't end. It usually doesn't end very well for me, and I don't know how to fix that.
Yes, Fireball doesn't solve all problems.
Surprisingly, no. Although there
It'd
are.
be so much
Although-
fucking easier if it did.
If theoretically it could, it just probably ends in death in this scenario. Then we have a new problem.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
Elaine, you realize that technically now, by being bloodbound to me, Aya is your mother?
How does that work?
that is not the important thing we're worried about here. I'm gonna just say this now.
Does that mean you're half vampire?
That's where I was going with this, actually.
That's a good
Do
question.
you like
It would've-
blood in your mouth? I know you like blood because you keep cutting yourself a bunch, but do you like it in your mouth?
I don't ever lick my blood.
You want to try it?
Before we do that, your family is a mixture of humans and vampires. You don't have to have those genes, or they may be dormant. I honestly don't know. I didn't get to ask your brother either.
We could hit you with like concentrated sunlight and see if that burns.
I whack you on the head. We dial down the goof. This is not helping.
Go on attack.
Alright.
Bonk.
Fucking bonk.
It's hollow.
I'm not
Is
gonna count
there
that as
ways we can test
you
without
supposed
me
to roll
just
it
licking
together?
blood to see if I like the taste of it?
I'm sure I can find one.
Do you like the taste of garlic? I'm just going down the list here. The bottom is stab you in the heart with a wooden stake, but I don't think we want to do that one.
Yeah, let's avoid that.
I'm not trying to do any damage, but 22.
It hits.
Nice.
Fucking bonk.
Like,
Do
it's
not
just,
miss your bonk.
it's just enough to make you go, ow. Because you are getting hit by a metal glove. You just toss one of your crystals at me, it just lazily floats back to around your head.
Oh no, I was like grabbing your hand and like tossing it back to you.
No, wait, my hand.
I mean,
Words.
Twin means, and if we're planning a family, we had some theories as to how that would work. But I'm sure you can imagine how far those theories got. I suppose.
I have some vampire venom in my bag. You could try tasting that and see what happens. See if it actually hurts you or not.
Venom is very close to poison. I can't get poison.
Yeah, that's a thing for you.
I was about to say that, but I was so flabbergasted by the fact that you would suggest that.
Maybe it hurts you less than normal poison.
Love that you're putting out ideas, but I don't think any of them are helping right now.
Hey, here's 2 options of poison. If this one hurts you a little bit less, guess what? You might be a vampire.
I can dive into your mind and we can see that.
No.
That one also usually hurts.
No. No more mind diving. Do you have any idea?
Regardless of whether he is half vampire or not, there are still other things. Like,
The royal line?
no, not really, actually.
Yeah, I figured that wasn't one because apparently people fight for what they want here.
If he didn't want it, why should he have to have it? It's not his fault I didn't have him. How does that work?
It's not my fault that I was made.
Were you,
I can't even say birthed. It was made.
Well,
you
we
was
were
test
actually-
tube, baby. Are you homunculus?
There were words you were birthed, which was why there was other people.
Yes, but I was made. I just came out of Titania.
Are you a
But you were
homunculus?
still birthed. Look, just because you were planned, baby, and not an accident, doesn't mean shit.
Accident babies are just as important as plant babies.
I mean,
I am very certain I was not an accident.
Exactly, very planned. You're still birthed. It's okay, we still love you.
better than my parents. I tried to kill my mom for trying to make it for popping out a weak little baby like me.
You tried to kill your mom or they tried to kill your mom?
Are you okay?
We are gonna put a pin in that.
No.
Answer
No,
no.
but I am very much not the concern here.
So,
We're working
you
on that.
were born. You're not just...
He was not made. I mean, he was made, just made in someone's vagina.
He was born and then made into that when he died. That is the question you were asking. There is your answer you're wanting.
You know about the thing.
Both
right?
of them did not understand it.
The thing with this. I just take my hat off.
I know that is a thing. That does not necessarily mean I know how that is a thing.
I don't really know how it's a thing either. I was just wondering if you knew that was a thing that I was experiencing.
Apparently his dad put him
Yeah, we
his
gotta
soul
find
in
Kieran.
there.
Kieran.
Kieran.
Kieran. Bitch.
Shadow bitchy boy.
The man you don't like, Shoe Love.
He was better. Less annoying once.
So yeah, apparently.
Just good at hiding it.
So there's a good possibility that I might be able to call him Daddy.
Please don't do that again. That felt wrong.
Daddy.
That was very
Daddy.
awkward.
Daddy.
Did you even call him
Do you want me to
Dad?
have a dick again? So you can say that to me.
Okay, we're in too much goofball.
Are y'all always this eccentric?
They are,
Yes.
yes.
Honestly,
I once
he
told
gets
the
there
shop-
too, but he kind of got, a bunch of news dropped on him, so.
I once told the shopkeeper my entire life story. and told them that I was developmentally challenged because I was an orphan.
See, he just did it again.
She's just gonna go over to him and she's just gonna go something.
If I had if I had a gold
This
piece
is
for
Aya, yes. Wow, she's so much more motherly than Titonia.
I appreciate the sentiment, ma'am,
because
but
she's actually a mother.
if I had
Yeah,
a gold
I mean,
piece for every time
technically
somebody's done that since I
no.
got here,
To the other two?
I don't know how many I'd have, but it would
That's
be
not a
quite a
mother,
lot.
honey.
Everyone seems to think I am
The
a
one that
child.
births them. That's
Which
my
at this
dad.
rate, fucking, I'm gonna be gaslit and thinking that I am a child, so better bust out the pinwheel haps and the lollipops.
You're literally wearing a giant wizard hat.
Yes, I love it.
Okay,
I mean,
that
child's a stretch. A young, inexperienced adult.
that's part of the perk of being a wizard, is you get to wear big pointy hats. And even know a spell to make it bigger and pointier.
Hey,
And this
at like
brings you
8,
joy.
I'm like fully developed.
Oh, you know, she's fine, I think. No, she's probably not. But
I'm actually extremely young. Even though I've lived 190 years.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain me and Yula are older than you.
if memory serves right, I'm like 23.
I think
Okay.
I'm 24. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I'm also 5,000. Or 10,000. It's a weird thing.
You're
This-
an old soul.
About
Hello, how old are you?
That was weird too.
Mommy?
That was weird too.
Sure, she should never ask a woman her age, even if she is a god. Come on.
One of the first things I asked Elaine was how old she is. The answer is we are both about 22-ish right now.
somewhere over 10,000. The world line hasn't changed how it works in time in the past few thousand years, has it?
That probably has.
I'm gonna assume no, but I don't fucking
You know, I love how you ask the people who have not lived thousands of years yet to actually be able to know that.
I assume
You could-
Eula does not count.
You could visit.
As far as
Like,
it's-
if you want to do some kind of god bullshit and hard drive every memory back into me and have a 90% chance of killing me, we could do that and I could tell you.
I'm pretty sure that would
I'll just come back later.
I'm pretty sure that would liquefy your brain.
Honestly, you're right.
I mean, worst case scenario, that one could resurrect you, although I don't want to see that happen.
They could.
just as it's true. Just as it's
What?
I think she's talking about me, darling.
She's talking about you, Lila.
Oh, yeah, no, that tracks.
Eula is just as extreme as you, Lila.
Yeah, we've been
was.
talking. It's fun.
Oh, yeah, no, that tracks. You're like 0 to 900 in 0.5 seconds.
Is y'all are separate but not?
It's...
Yeah, there's so many. There was too many to see. They stretched to the horizon. There was dragons, there was dwarves, there were elves, there were humans, there was dragonborns. Dragonborns were the minority. There was a lot.
I don't even want to know what's done here. It's right. I feel like I'm just having to piece together one horror she committed.
Oh, no, I have a
I
running...
live forever and I help people.
Oh, no, I have a running tally of fucked up things that the time
Wasn't
did.
it something like word for word, I don't want you leaving me, but you can't get in between us?
I don't know. That was something you
So
saw.
far,
I
the
don't know.
tally counter of what so far by my estimates, I do a little illusory glasses, is like...
Oh, I forgot, I did see that. I don't think I told Eula when I did my grim psychometry that that's what I saw about Eula.
You told me that your mother had done, Titania was the reason I was like this, but that's all I got.
Here, for our particular time, I've spent about 9,000 years here. However, I also spent a lot of time in the material plane. And me and Tia were some of the last squadron that were born here before the three moved to the material plane. So it's probably somewhere closer to 10,000 to 16,000 years. give or
Are we
take.
still talking about me or is it you now?
How old she is?
Okay.
You? I actually don't know You island of for newer age. Dragons can keep up with that.
The shade.
That's fine.
And
I'm at least 5 years old. We'll move on from there.
I assume you're at least 8.
You have to be an adult at age, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Just a 6 year
You know, never really. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know what to do for you. Say hi to your mom, kiss her, hug her, make the most of what she got, because you can't take back what's already been done. So don't regret it.
Well, I wasn't regretting anything. I just really needed to think about the fact that once again there's another thing that Tanya lied to me about. I'm just going to start thinking my entire life is a lie at this point. Except for you guys. I don't think you guys are a lie.
I mean, I assume most of your memories are yours.
Looks dead at her.
Most.
There was a key word there.
I said most.
I like
50% maybe.
I like
There
slowly.
has to be some truths, or else you have nothing to fight for, and she needs you to have a desire to fight for something.
There's
No,
some
you can
truth.
formulate an
I would
entire
like
story
to,
to
I would like to
invest in something to fight for.
slowly turn my head towards Aya while using minor illusion to make a sound of like just two stones grinding together. So it's just like.
I thought we discussed we could not use magic in here.
Yeah, you can't use magic in here.
You can
How
do
should
it
I-
if you
how am I
like
able-
start.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We literally just discussed it to you, but you cannot use magic in here.
You
I
cast
forgot.
spells like as the room's going up, and that's how they can take effect. But that's it.
It's okay.
You
I know
can,
wanted
you
to
can
use this
shuffle
word to
like
make
two
it
plates together to make that sound.
Also,
Ah yes,
Just
I'm gonna
you
ask.
just do it with your mouth.
Metal.
Your neck
I
can
don't know.
dry.
Remember, we said I'm gonna astral projection. I don't know. Maybe I can project 2 plates as part of my soul.
Do it.
Bang, bang,
literally, anytime you do move, you make a sound when you turn, because you're literally metal on metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
literally have a scratching sound.
if I'm making that sound, I need to fucking tune it up.
You do. We've told you multiple times you need to oil
don't
yourself.
use the oil kit I got for you.
But yes, keep doing. What were you saying to her?
One thing I have discovered on this trip, thanks to that one, are that memories can be altered and or fabricated. Quite a lot. We've at least had to stop that one from having a seizure 3 times because of the amount of memory delving she's been having.
When it comes to
It's
my
fine.
memories, the only ones I know that are true and that I care about are the people that I love and the slight memories that I have made with them. My motivation for doing what I do is to protect the ones I love.
Which means at least some of my life is good. And we know this.
Yes.
I can't imagine she didn't mistreat you. That wouldn't necessarily make you a loyal soldier like she desires.
No, I was treated extremely well.
For the most part.
I mean-
Except for Oberon and then
That's
possibly Kieran and all the Drow. They weren't very nice either. Being made to be a general at only a young ripe age of 75, which is approximately for y'all about 12.
You know what?
That's like a lot of kids, like young men's dreams, and like the material plane is to be like a general or a war hero at that age. So
You know what I was doing? at 12?
positive side of it.
See, I couldn't imagine it. You know what I was doing? You know what I was doing at 12?
Learning magic.
No,
Being
I was living in the woods.
Trapped in the woods.
I am growing so concerned.
He was kicked out by his family because he's weak. He was trapped in the woods, taught himself a little bit of magic. Who we think is Kieran picked him up and started training him. And then Kieran got attacked. He woke up after an attack in his body with this.
You're
and
not
now we're
okay.
up to date.
And you don't get on to me for telling my life story.
You've
She
told-
just did it for me.
You've told everything. I just put it in line.
Partially accurate.
I have
The
not.
only thing I added was the
Help
attack.
Now, so there's a positive we didn't.
She
expect.
already knew that I was like this. Ting, ting, ting.
I didn't have to die for mine. Well, we don't know actually.
You're a bit of a cunt for that one, and you know it.
It was horrific. I can be a cunt for the fact that I saw you dead.
You know, we probably could, like, find a really good spell and, like, turn off that.
Honestly, that doesn't bother me.
No.
What bothers me is
We
I
could at least
still
fix
have.
the wings.
We could fix her wings.
I mean, I can start I have heard rumors of a spell
And you
called
just
True
see her
Follow.
kind of shrink away, just...
I have a book.
But
It's how you care for wings.
there's no need to be talking about it. It is a not very fun topic for her.
I would prefer to look at it. Because fun fact, fairy wings are sensitive.
Yes.
And they don't grow back. And they still act. You just see it kind of go over and just be like, we're still working to make it better.
I have a spell that Rico's lamps. I need like a minute.
I've seen it before.
There's
It's
a
pretty
bit...
impressive.
We'll discuss that later.
Don't forget to roll me into that.
I'm just kind of like... It'll be okay.
I'm going to walk over and just kind of grab Elaine. Not like pull her where I know her wings are. Like I definitely just kind of like grab her head, put her head on me.
And she
Just
just
kinda
kind of
hold her.
like plonks for a moment. You just kind of like, if you hold her close, you can kind of feel like there's a bit of a shiver.
Mm-hmm.
She's not sure if she wants to take that option.
Fair enough.
Alright, that cool lower drop about Scaramouche still hovering in the air.
Yeah, we've
We
kind
need
of devolved off of that. Let's. Yeah,
We need to
focus
talk
back.
business for a minute. 1. Missing kids. 2. War.
3. I'm probably going to either severely beat or kill Kieran. Do with that whatever you want. I'm very annoyed at him for multiple reasons.
I'm getting there. The more I learn.
There's a
He
big
touched my shit.
There's a big possibility he has tortured everyone in this room right now.
So to follow that, do you know where he's at?
Still no.
You know, so
Nobody knows where he is.
Because there's a possibility that my dearest right here got tortured to him when he was unconscious for a while. When he first came to the Wastelands to investigate some stuff.
I had all my bones broken, my wings torn off, my eyes gouged out, and a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
While listening to other people get slowly murdered around me.
Yeah, I know
watched
that
them and then listened.
Eula went in my mind and she told me that she's seen that he did things to me.
Scarred.
Fully, we are currently believing that is Aramis's father, and
which
It's a 50-50
you get-
we're
shot.
going to think that he's the one that actually caused the reason why Aramis died and put Aramis in.
And you can
as a
imagine how
soulbound.
I am conflicted about that because I've been searching for him the whole time because I think he's the only one who can fix this.
We're like 80-20, 80% like he didn't do it. He did it as an experiment. 20% he was actually trying to save him.
And ever since I came into this place, I've been able to do this wackadoodle shit.
I kind of pull Elaine close
Oh wait,
to
no, I
me
can't do it in here. Never mind.
because
I'll
I
show you.
casually have Elaine in my hands. I'm gonna be like, I also, because of everything else, have a feeling he is the one who sent things or did murder Elaine.
He also took kids.
And you have proof of this? Or speculations?
I have like
Those are
90% proof, but also we have like someone who like highly implied that was it. Confidential informant.
Well, way to lend. Let's say way to lend precedent to our accusation.
I casually told you the informant when I told you he ran out of the tunnel earlier.
Right now. What conversation we had.
No, I was saying that to Elaine in front of, I was like, or to Aya being like, Because Eula didn't know because she wasn't there. Being like, I told you who it was. That's who she's talking about.
Who's walking into this?
Someone.
Not the mirror realm. She's looking out to the physical realm.
I turn and I look.
You guys see a semi-familiar individual, really familiar to you in particular.
Why?
Is it?
Yes.
What's her face?
You were supposed to meet him in 3 days.
Romance!
Is this the uncle?
Hi, Uncle.
Oh.
This shit.
3 days.
He has a spell I need.
3 days.
I thought it was supposed to be Romance.
No, we were never supposed to meet for Mesh.
Oh shit, it's Uncle Nut Punch.
It's not what his name is.
I called him that because he punched one of you in the balls.
I don't have balls.
No, he didn't.
He
He beat you guys up like he punched you in the balls.
I actually didn't know it. He lost Scarra one. I remember. I
Yeah.
wrote it in my notes.
Well, I can't remember his name, and Uncle Nut Punch just sounds like a fun name.
So,
I don't remember.
here, let me
I
see if I
have
can
the
find
note
it.
here for what was the spell, and I have the note for what it was. Do you remember off the top of your head? Because I have to find my
Uncle
notes.
A.
What?
Uncle A and Scarra.
Oh, it was the battle arena.
Scarra wins. Yola did not do
The
great.
battle arena thing?
Yeah, the thing that like you could fight to
Yeah,
death
that's
and
what-
not actually die. That's what I
That's
want.
what it was. I was like,
Isn't that
it's not
just-
wish, but it was something to do with what they were doing then. And
Yeah, I want that.
yeah.
He never really agreed to give it to me or to teach it, but I said I wanted it. We talked about it shortly.
And he was getting it from Revenge.
So they don't recognize him?
No, they do. Distantly.
Ah,
They've seen
they
him
said
once.
who is coming in here. Okay. So it was just like they didn't recognize who it was at first.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the situation. Cool.
Like, I assume the three of them are kind of like, who is that? And then Scara's probably like, oh. Scara and Eula are probably like, oh.
We got a little up close and
Yola
personal with that
He
man.
has something I want.
And then Aramis
He also has
is like,
something I want.
brains.
Hey, it's this guy.
And
I wonder if you found the cloak.
So the moment that I see him, like we see him walking in, and be like, "You can
It's
drop your
already-
spell now."
No, just pull him into it, like mid-sentence. Like mid-walking. If
Sorry,
you
what
can.
were you saying?
I was going to say that I dropped it once I recognized who it
Oh,
was
okay.
after Eula's thing that
Oh.
you guys were all talking.
Okay,
so
my
I was
bad.
being patient and waiting my turn.
No, interrupt us.
No, I broke my shit.
Okay.
What is he carrying and why is it dripping?
What?
There's like a... You would have to do a perception check.
I want to do it.
Is it the
Do
mind
I
flare?
recognize what it is?
Is it the mind flares?
You would have to also roll a perception.
That's
I'll
probably a
roll.
brain.
Roll them.
23.
Alright.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Anyone else trying to?
No, I'm just gonna assume that it's the brain.
33.
Fuck you.
You do
Yes,
notice, you both notice that it is a bag that is like half soaked, just hung over his back.
I ain't saying,
And
but
it's just dripping like a purplish black
Mind flare.
liquid.
mind flare shit. Got it.
Just
Squid brain.
puddles.
Just going to very casually like tilt my head and be like, I've walked into many places like that as well.
Are we out of the room now?
He's
Yes.
just going to kind of like make his way through the middle of this whole fucking place.
Drip, drip, drip.
Don't worry, I can fix it.
And just,
I think we should leave it. It adds flavor.
It does. That's
Does it
correct.
really add flavor, AM?
She can clean it up later.
why?
It's,
I don't know.
it's your
How about you go
place.
lick it off the floor and then tell me if it adds flavor?
I meant like atmospheric flavor, like ambiance. It's your
We could
place.
just change the decorations.
I don't know how things work in here. You guys fight for everything, it seems.
The last time a palace was decorated in blood, it wasn't very good.
You gotta
For
kill a lot of people to like decorate something in blood.
I don't think before I talk a lot of the time, so this is just a taste of what happens.
That was
Wow.
that was
Yeah.
Scara.
Yeah, that was
You.
Aramis
Yeah,
too.
that was.
Yeah.
It was all still in character, guys.
Yeah. Like,
We keep breaking character to tell us we're in character when we're in character.
your concern may be a little bit founded on something.
I have a sneaking suspicion it's founded in all things.
But if you want, I can clean it with the wave of a finger.
So can I.
He wants to show
It is her
off.
palace.
Show off.
I know, I just want to do a nice little thing.
Like, enter my court, start naked?
To be fair, she did it.
To be fair, you announced it.
To be fair, I killed it.
You didn't just kill it, you
fair, we all
slayed
did.
it, queen. Oh my god.
To be fair,
I'll take the compliment.
Polly turned on a few people.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to know that answer in the slightest.
That's why some of them left
I
very
could die
quickly.
happily and never know it. Well, probably not happily,
I'm
but
supposed to have like a letter or like a poem or something already.
they don't necessarily know where you are. I don't announce, hey, I am housing individual.
I just look
742."
around the room.
Just yell, hey, anybody want to fuck this dragon? I don't actually yell that.
Oh, thank God. 'cause that's-
Randomly pulls out a microphone, but it's not a microphone. It's actually just his hand.
I mean, I can do
This
it.
is a parallel to the striptease Garrett did at the ball.
I mean-
except it's YOLO now being.
I mean,
And Scara's gonna sell off Eula.
Anyone
Instead of
wanna bet- anyone wanna bet
Scary
$5
selling
we'll
off
do it?
Scara. Okay, so back to Anza walking up to us.
Mm-hmm. These fuckers
Nope.
smell terrible.
You got a
And
script
he
ready?
just puts it on the table, like in front of you guys, and it squishes when it lands.
He goes,
okay,
You got a
makes a
script
And then
ready?
it starts cuddling.
You got a script ready?
A few, actually.
did you ever find the jacket he was wearing?
Yeah, there was a little dress.
He wasn't wearing it in white. You asked for white, like a wedding one, right?
Yeah.
Or just any dress?
There was a cute little picture you were
I wrote
drawing
it.
of it. Don't
Why?
remember refer to it. You-
Not a wedding dress, though, apparently.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Was it purple?
Why?
Because if it was purple, it might have just got stained with blood.
No, I am very thorough. Their heads were removed before it got everywhere. What was I supposed to tell the color?
The only reason I ask is because
I'm not an amateur.
it was a potent magical item, but that's okay.
It was a good try.
They're really squishy.
It
And they moved a
sounded
bit whenever they were, like, fresh.
like a chicken.
Neat.
Quack, quack.
Which one of you wanted it?
I,
You wanted a dress, right?
Yeah, I just
I
wanted
am
the dress.
you said
Oh,
you needed
I
to
am
get that to get a
intoxicated, yes.
potion to make us go into his mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just wanted the dress because it would have beefed up my wizard
That's
powers.
what I had to talk to him about.
Is his
I can get it done in, like, 3 hours.
is his name Kieran?
No.
it's Ramesh.
Hello, my name is.
You know what? That's great. We'll come with you.
I mean, that's kind of weird.
Don't worry
Why
about it.
can't I come with you? It's take your nephew to work day.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, we
Yeah,
may
it's
also
a
have
big deal.
business with him, so it's just
Also,
two birds with one stone.
Here's your thing that I got. And he just hands you like a little scroll.
To be fair, it
I
is
open
my.
it. What is it written in?
Like her look for things.
Not something you
Odd
can read.
things.
I got 2 languages.
I have
3 if I hold an axe.
Yeah. I told you I was feeling good earlier. That's what's
I
meant.
have 5.
Even through odds.
Odds.
Common.
Okay, I can read it.
Is it in the form of a riddle?
But it's in cursive.
Is it in a haiku?
It's in
problem.
cursive.
It's in cursive.
I know some of those letters.
Yes.
Here, let me see it.
Some of these words.
Can I read this scroll?
It's in
The comment.
common.
It's
It's
just
in common. It's
Can I
cursive
read the
common. I was
cursive?
making a joke.
Yeah, he was making a joke. She can read it.
I can read it. It's just
funny.
it's just extra flavor.
Oh, you were kidding. Yeah.
Anyways,
Back to what I was saying though before the whole little thing like that. It is casually my thing that you're supposed to be asking about, so it makes sense that I could just go with you.
I suppose, but he's kind of a private person.
You know
Or
what?
not today.
Don't worry. He should be expecting us.
That's okay. We don't talk much.
Question.
Fine, but as long as I don't have to keep carrying the dripping bag,
Oh, that's fine. Give it here.
it's literally on the
I pick
table.
it up and I put it in the refrigerator bag.
Ugh, now it's with our food.
Whenever
That's
you
gonna be
do
at the
that,
bottom
I
of that
need
bag.
you to actually make, what is it?
Oh shit.
Dex check doesn't get all over
I'm
you.
about to lie. If it's something that's about to attack my hand, it's about to be splattered across this table.
Something grabs you like you're like
Something grabs my hand.
I do need you to make a dex check.
Okay.
Why
And
didn't
then
you
that
let
will
me?
be followed by a survival check.
4 plus Dex. 9, 13.
No, great.
Okay.
And you said the survival?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
I have a
13.
9 in dexterity.
Yeah, that's what I'm proficient in.
Just flat dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity and charisma, or dragon words and stuff.
What the fuck? Your shit is broken.
Mine's literally a 10, 13, 11, 9, and then 2
Wait,
5.
you said survival?
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is also broken.
Mine is 16, 16, 18, 20, 16, 15.
No, this is literally
Unnatural
what our
20,
saving
30,
throw numbers
Alright.
were. Like my additive to my saving throws.
So, whenever you go to pick this up, you struggle to fucking unhinge this squelching bag of wet brains from the table. It's stuck.
As she's struggling, can I just reach out and just kind of like
No.
try and help?
There is going to be another explanation.
Oh. Oh, because her survival. Got it,
Mhm.
got it.
You like struggle. You're like, fuck. They're somehow like the pool of icky liquid that has formed
That
underneath
is
this
this.
bag has somehow also caused it to stick a little bit. Like it's. It also smells absolutely awful. But the brains still look really fresh, so it's not from rot.
Disgusting.
You just keep pulling, and then finally you go.
All over.
Now then, who's standing near you?
Aya.
Yes.
Aya.
It was Aya or situation.
Or Aramis across the table.
Make him roll. Which one do you? Which way do you go?
No, we were all in
Funny
this
as
bitch.
shit. That would've been so
Not you. It's she just rolls evens or odds, and you decide if you
Do we
smack
want
the
to
share
determine
situation or
who's
Aya.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on
Is
it.
Aya even or situation even?
It's gonna be a D4.
Mm-hmm.
1 is Aya, 2 is situation, 3 is Aramis, and 4 is
Yes.
a surprise.
Forge herself.
4 is
All of
somehow Aya ducks, and you just smack Scarab.
4 is I hit myself.
Yeah.
Roll it.
1.
It's Aya.
Yeah!
So you unhinge.
I would have
this
also gotten Aya.
bag from the table. Finally, after a good like 30
got Aya
seconds
Oh,
of
both times.
struggle.
I got Aramis.
You are on the struggle bus for 30 solid seconds, and everyone around you is probably slightly judging you, especially Ansel. Just as he's about to be like, I can pick it up for you if it's too hard, you, like, with this awful,
That
like,
was
unhinging
horrible.
Beautiful.
squelch, it unsticks itself from the table and just comes swinging with the full force of all you were trying to pull, and it just passes like it's going to smack Aya clean in the face, and she just steps to the other side of the table. Just she's there.
Face
she goes,
steps.
She went, no.
and she just kind of looks. She's like right behind like Elaine, and she's just like,
She dead.
That probably stinks. And smells.
I would.
Absolutely not.
Are you?
I would like to prestidigitate the slop off the table.
Okay.
Did you just climb over the table?
No,
I have-
presentation is a range thing.
I have been over there with Elaine.
Amount you can do, or is it just
I think it's like 1 cubic feet, something like that.
a small? If it is that, a small area of the weird sludge that has been left, like coagulating puddle of ick, is just gone,
A perfect square.
and then it fills back up with more of this puddle of ick.
You can instantaneously clean or soil an object no longer than 1 cubic foot.
This is more than 1 cubic foot. So you do this, the area that you choose to prestidigitate is cleaned and then just filled with the same coagulated ick.
How is it so runny and still so thick?
I'm going to join them and
You
I'm
can do
going
that
to
in
press
6
digitate as well. I'm going to press digitate all over this table.
The little mound of a pool of whatever the fuck this shit is does get shorter, but it just, the area you guys prestidigitate.
Hansel, while they're trying to deal with this, can you just take us where we need to
Clean
go?
up on aisle 5, please.
I wonder if it reacts well to fire.
No! Please, God, no.
I'm not going to.
What about ice?
Can you take us where we need to go?
I'm not going to.
Let's just ignore them.
My son. You always
This
ignore
is
us.
going to be Aya right now, and she's just going to be like, so, where? And also, who are you?
You always ignore us. We're not fucking Scooby Doo.
It's an angry man.
This is Ansel.
And he's just going to kind of like look.
Ansel?
Like,
I don't remember. I thought this was Ansel, but it's probably Ansel. I just call him Uncle Egg.
Yeah.
and he's just going to be like, that one's Uncle.
Yeah.
Angry man.
I'm not angry.
He's got
No,
muscles.
but angry man.
He's got big muscles. Not you.
I'm just like him. Got big muscles too. I am sorry. This is mostly Elliot. I cannot help it.
I thought you were doing that in character.
No, he's
I
been
am
doing
I'm
character.
definitely doing it to the character.
Yeah, and I
Elliot's
said-
in a good mood.
Yeah, and I said in
But-
response, no, not you, him.
He was supposed to meet us here. Actually, I thought he was just getting stuff to Romesh in 3 days. I did not know he was bringing his own self here in 3 days.
I
I
must,
had to deliver.
Well, since you're a little
I
bit
must
behind,
conduct the
we'll
ritual
tag
and use
along.
the restroom.
Since you're a little bit behind, we'll just tag along.
What?
Predictable.
Yes.
Alrighty, as long as you guys can keep up. But I don't know if he'll be there.
Give me 10 minutes. I can keep up. It takes 10 minutes to cast this spell, so I'm gonna make it.
You're
Alright.
fine.
So it's about like 7:45 in the morning right now,
Oh, gross.
and
Why are we up this early?
because you guys got up at 6:30 for breakfast.
Disgusting. Who decided that?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
This a request?
No.
Yes.
Which is still
We wake up before 5 a.m.
Shut
most days of the week.
And you know who's happy about it? Nobody.
Anyways, so she's just going to kind of look.
Jeez.
What about the What about the children? Like she's going to kind of look particularly at you and kind of flick around to everyone else in the group, but
We're pretty sure this Ramesh person is actually Karen, and Karen pretty sure has the kids. So, you want to join?
how long and how far?
I have no
3
idea.
hours
Boy,
apparently.
How far? There you go.
I feel like I should probably stick around here in case he decides to skulk back. But I can give you something before you go.
Gift from my mom?
Oh my god. See, I told you he was just like us.
What's your present?
12. Holy
Okay.
shit.
You come here.
Oh no, not doing that.
Don't tell the slightly intoxicated person to move. Move to him.
No, I can move. I
The
can just
DM's
pick up.
gotta move.
No,
whenever
I
they
can
want
move.
to
I
knock
just
there.
didn't know it was that fucking close to my chair. Shit.
Come here.
Interesting. Very insightful.
I don't know why you keep asking what my passive is. Like, Sarah ever sees shit that he doesn't try to see.
Well, I mean, you only had to beat a 14.
Hey, that means I would have saw it.
Close
16.
to me.
I want to know what the fuck my mom's doing.
He
You said it was your mom.
Sorry, but you can't see it. That's not super important.
No, but it was the reaction of what I said. No, I know what her reaction of what I said was.
Interesting. Very insightful.
Do you know what Aramis's passive is?
13.
Not a 14.
Okay, so the diagonal. That's why I thought you could pass it, because I was like,
Go
it's
diagonal,
relatively
team.
low.
No.
Go
He
diagonal.
can't see shit ever.
He blind.
He's
I
gotta
understand.
look for it.
I understood completely why Rain has such a stupid passive. So,
Yeah, I was tired of Scara seeing absolutely nothing ever.
mm-hmm.
So I went, no, Rain is seeing shit.
Does Rain have the alert feat? Does Rain have the alert feat?
No, he has,
Sentinel.
I bet you're gonna pick it up at one point.
yeah.
Because it increases your passive perception by 5.
No, he has,
I think it's that one. Might be something else.
no, that's,
Alertus you can't get, like, surprised, right?
yeah,
but it also
I have
increases
the one that
something.
increases my passive by 5.
Because I have that as well. It's
Yeah.
Kai.
What the fuck is it called? We both have it.
Look at your character sheet. It should be written down there.
I don't think I actually wrote it on this one.
I have all my stuff.
It doesn't actually need to be a thing because it doesn't do anything other than that.
Google it. We currently have one of our players.
Technically, it's not as important.
Yeah, it's not as important right now.
We're
Here's the thing.
killing time.
I got to pee.
Alright, then that definitely means we're going to have to take apparently a small break.
I'm sorry.
It is fine. Just don't spend.
I can't move. Why did you put the camera right there like that? Honestly, I think the table is just closer to the fucking
The
wall
table
today.
has constantly been moving that way and that way. Like two of that
Observant feet is what it is.
Can you switch it back a little bit? And you need to just a little bit.
Go pee.
Hey,
No.
hey, we're
Go
recording.
pee.
Bye.
He's slightly intoxicated.
Uh-huh. This killing time.
It's killing me.
Alright. Die.
I mean, I can, like, forewarn you guys for what's going to happen. You guys are going to have a small opportunity to prepare before you guys go on this.
I wanna fight a bitch.
Are we going in the tunnels?
The tunnels? Like, which ones are you referencing?
The ones you specifically told me the things were in. Okay.
Somewhat.
The ones that Ajax also ran out of.
Oh, those are not called tunnels. Those are like caverns.
Yeah, you definitely told me tunnels. I mean, it can also just be called a
We
cavern.
get to fight alongside Rage Man.
Rage man. Just killing time.
That's probably bad for the audience. I apologize. The recorder is right there.
Did you mark what time we need for a cut?
Oh, I'm just gonna keep it in.
Just keep it in. Oh my gosh.
Just gonna keep it in. You get to see my sexy face.
You're joking.
Do a little duck face with the camera. Duck face the camera.
Oh,
We still have to wait for the vehicle.
Bradley!
So much food now.
Hurry!
Oh my god.
You can scoot forward. No, I moved the table for you.
I got it.
Hey. 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 Hey.
What?
This filter that's going around showing you what you could look like with lip color, makeup on.
That's just it.
Rage. Rage. Rage.
I don't have fridge. That's on Tuesdays.
Divine rage.
No, it's only when I see Woosh Vampire Bitch.
No.
Oh,
You
please,
still-
if you don't make Kieran's character, when you put him in his little mini be Woosh Vampire Bitch, I'm gonna be a little insulted.
You need to do your divine intervention to let you gain the ability of rage.
Be like, hey, dude, so I know we just talked about the thing, I just had a thing, let me rage.
Let me gain the ability to be able to rage.
So what have I missed?
Nothing. We were waiting on you.
Sorry.
I'm trying to laugh.
Wait, what?
Did you guys eat all the Oreos yesterday?
I thought we were say again,
I mean,
because I
one
want to
pack.
be sure I say this correctly.
I mean, like that one right there.
No.
Under the plate.
No, it's not gone. I really have it out here so we can eat them.
My type, her chance, acquire one.
No.
Yep, sure.
What's your best perception?
You didn't even ask.
Passive perception?
Uh-huh.
13.
Alright, well then never mind. You don't. Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
You don't know anything.
You don't know nothing.
We're all dead.
Don't do that again.
You didn't even like ask to see if you just. Yep, no. That's how that works. You didn't even ask, honey.
I don't need.
Did I notice anything with my 13?
No.
No. However,
You had
I
to beat
do
the
need
14.
you to make a.
You didn't even tell us about whatever you were saw
perception check for me.
before we went into this.
What's happening?
I need you to make a perception check.
Make a
I'm
perception
asking
check.
him what's happening.
You
Block.
don't know anything.
12.
Where's that thing you saw? You never mentioned it to us, by the way.
Yeah, I haven't.
Ooh, secrets.
Secrets don't make friends.
No friends make secrets. Jeez.
Who says I want to be your friend?
Bitch, the thing that says we have what? A D6?
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, make sure you turn off the burner.
Excited my book.
Because fuck your.
This.
Oh, okay. Let's
Alrighty.
go.
I got an autograph. Wait for it to go.
No.
What?
Set this
Oh, it's sexy. You're like staring at that one more thing.
Top of the cake. Okay.
Alrighty. Are you guys ready to jump back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Pause for Dungeon Master snacking. Alright. So, where we left off, you guys had just asked pretty much about joining Ansel on his adventure to go talk to his potion guy. And he specified it would only take him about 3 hours to get the potion.
Oh, and this is in character. Before you guys go off to Adventures of Whimsy and Merriment with potion making, I have an announcement to make. Somebody was spying on me before we went in the middle realm.
we didn't know that was something to say in the mirror realm, so we could like look for it.
That seems like a good place to have said it.
Because in all honesty, it's probably fuck McGee.
Look, I barely noticed it. I wasn't even sure if it was anything worth saying. When I thought, oh, wait a minute. I recognize that. That's witchcraft.
Alright. This happened with Kai. Now it's time to happen with you.
It's okay.
In the area that we are in the situation that we are a part of, if you think something's happening, even if you don't think it's important, inform everyone else.
Well, consider yourself informed, you...
Didn't he do that to you?
No.
Okay.
Alright, serious DM with new tips.
Alright, so.
But, yes, earlier, before we went in the mirror room, when I was shoveling raw oats into my mouth, right before he summoned us back, I noticed in the corner of my eye some sort of divination spell. I hadn't got a good look at it or which direction it was coming from. I literally had a, wait a minute, what? Moment before we went in.
Just out of curiosity, and pardon me if I'm a bit rude at this, is that why you were shoving oats into your armor? So that you didn't say anything?
No, I was shoving oats in my mouth.
He does this thing where he fakes that he's eating a lot. Very dramatically.
He can kind of taste things, so it's not fully
You
faking.
can't really eat it, but you can see what it tastes like.
I chose oats because they were the blandest thing I could think of. So now it just tastes like I'm eating air. Very
Has
crunchy
it been
air.
24 hours since we got into the castle?
No, you guys got in last night.
Alright,
And
great.
then we slept and then we woke up.
I will let you know. He wasn't able to notice anything about you. Alright, just wanted to... In case the DM had forgot.
You weren't the important one right now.
I'm hurt.
Ouch.
Now Karen's gotta really die, or whoever the fuck this is. He has greatly offended me now.
You don't even know this.
I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Over dramatic. Anyways, so Ansel's going to kind of go up to Kai particularly and just be like, alright, so you're coming with me on an adventure.
Yay!
You get 30 minutes to get powdered and together and whatever, I don't care. Drink. And I guess I'll need you... There's a big fancy chair. A fast one. I'll meet
Throne?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can meet at the
I'm gonna-
fancy chair.
I'm gonna wipe my hands. Situation, darling. You ready to fuck up somebody who fucked up mom?
Yes.
That's my baby. Let's go.
I don't know why I wanted a yes, but also I just love the...
We have horrific influence on this awakened child.
I love him.
You know the thing with like the boat
Sarah taught
ride
him
and
so many bad words.
the arm thing that you saw? Yeah, that guy.
Oh, we get ears and all.
Family bonding time. Let's go.
Why I want also that he like shrunk. Like he also, like he didn't just go murder, he went.
He's,
That's why I did it.
he's basically back at full size, right?
No, not quite. He's a little bit smaller, but it's
Little bit
nearly there.
He's gonna get there. The moment we see this dude, he's gonna be like,
It's
murder!
gonna be regular height. It's gonna be like twice as large. Man, what the fuck?
Mama, I learned how to go the other way!
That is my prediction.
I will not allow you to hurt my mom!
We got a murder.
Mother, I crave violence.
Mother, I crave violence.
Anyways, so you guys have about 30 some odd minutes to do as you desire. However, Aya is definitely going to gesture to you in particular. And she's definitely going to kind of nudge you, like, towards the kitchen.
Alright, I'll go towards the kitchen. Butler.
What do the rest of you guys do?
I'm gonna use something that I have not used this entire campaign, even though I've been wanting to use it. I'm gonna get the Ring of Spellstoring, and I'm gonna cast spells into it.
Okay. Are you doing it just right here?
Yeah, I'm raw dogging this.
Alright, Aramis, what you doing?
I don't know, preparing?
How?
I don't know if I can say in my mantra, Topeka, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas.
Everyone wants Topeka, Kansas.
I cast Topeka, Kansas.
Fuck. Okay, you?
I know I need to cast some spell, but I guess I probably wouldn't do it here. I'm gonna go over to
You still have
the
the crown on your
picture.
head, by the way.
I'm not giving it back. It's mine now.
Making sure you know you're walking around this place with the crown.
I know it's in my treasure. It's in my pocket. I promise. I wrote it down. I know I have
In
it.
your pocket right
Well, I know it's. You know what I mean. It's on my person. It's mine now.
Why I have this feeling that like later on in life, Scare's
in this crown.
yes, Scare's gonna be like,
Please.
honey, I can get you a new crown. No, I have mine. Honey, that was my mom's, but I have mine. It is mine now. Is she here?
No.
Mine.
This one is mine. You can get me more. I can have more than one.
This one is my funeral one.
What the fuck? This is obviously my war one. Let's go.
Obviously. My war crown. And the fact that it's also kind of in like that tiara form, so it's my war tiara. Fuck off.
Yeah. Who's a pretty princess now, bitch? Sorry.
Moving on. What does what did you finish what you were doing?
You have this attuned to right now, right?
Yeah, I just need to take 10 minutes to cast my thing.
Alright.
What is it?
Shit together.
What is it?
Ring of Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll meet you in the throne room at the little fancy chair.
I go with Aya into the kitchen.
And she goes to a pantry, opens it,
Gives you cookies.
goes to the back of it, and moves up to some stairs.
Nice. Take stairs with her.
Is it the stairs that I came up?
Potentially.
Ooh. More secret messages if it's not. Ooh.
She takes you up, like, a small flight of stairs that's kind of going in, like, an odd angle. Relatively thin. You have to walk, like, single file, basically, right behind her. And she kind of, like, opens the door at the end of it, peeks out, and then steps out. You know, she steps down just a bit, and you guys walk from behind the painting into a hallway. You kind of recognize now a bit of where you are, and you know you're about to be heading back towards her personal office behind her fancy chair.
Nice.
And she's just going to kind of hand you what appears to be a sending stone, and she's just going to kind of press it in your hand and wrap your fingers around it, and she's just going to kind of be like, if you find him, use this. I have the pair. And if he ends up back where I am, I will contact him.
She makes her.
I will. I'll let you know.
If you do find him and he is an adversary, do not underestimate him. He did not get to where he is because he's weak, though physical prowess is not necessarily the strongest skills.
Ah, so he looks like a wimp, but his magic is strong. Got it. Got it. He's like Mercedes.
He can give me a good fight.
Oh, shit.
And he's not going to use the same kind of magic you do. Not usually. He's not necessarily bad at melee either. It's just not his preferred.
Understood.
I am sorry you had to find out that way. I had my suspicions, and I figured it would be best to tell you as soon as I knew whether or not it was, and as soon as it wouldn't be instantaneously your sword at my throat. I also just didn't have enough facts to go off of. I barely even had a face to put with your name. Until about 15 years ago.
Why did you never make yourself known to me while I was here? If you knew that I was here.
I didn't want to place that burden on you. I knew the stories to Tanya would more than likely stand. And I also knew that for some reason you had left Sinhalese. There were times where I almost did. I tried to intervene. But I could never bring myself to be near you to announce my own presence. You didn't deserve that stress. And the only time I really had the chance to do it was when you first arrived here. And then afterwards you looked so happy. I couldn't crash that down. Not for my own selfish reasons. You'd adjusted. And I was just going to continue living the life we had. Keep it simple. Though now I fear that that might have been the wrong choice, because I tried to reach out to Raniel. It's one of the reasons why I didn't reach out to you. I found out a lot sooner that Raniel was my help. As he read, he was not informed when Tanya informed him. I was the one informed him. And for him telling him and she's just going to look very disheartened. She's just going to kind of be like, it's my fault. It's too much for him. I never should have told him. He sought love in other places. I turned away from everyone I cared about him, because even if it's a distorted version, Tanya does love you both. I wish I would have just taken Mary away from him. So I didn't want to make that same mistake with you. I didn't know if you could handle it. And then you became so happy. And after I'd seen you here, I tried to find out more about you. I knew you were happy in Karazgadon, but I didn't think you were really happy. It's complicated. It's complicated being a mother who never got to be a mother. He has more experience than me in that regard.
He's gonna step up and just pull her into a hug. And just lean down to her. Thank you. You may not think that you got to be a mother, but the fact that you didn't take my happiness away from me is the best parenting.
She's just gonna like hug you really tight. She's just going to be like, you just have to be happy.
That's what everybody tells me.
Maybe you should listen.
I've been trying.
You're
Oh.
happier than you were when you first got to the wastelands.
It's because the reason why I left is because I was casually being murdered over and over. You found me.
You were still in the prison, or at least the edges of it.
I fell in the prison.
You almost fell. Scouts in the park.
Did you set me down and have Ajax find me?
Not him necessarily, no, but I did happen to place you rather close to some individuals who've taken up residence here, put you in their path.
Why didn't you just bring me here?
The same reasons I had never told you I knew you were here. You were too close. If you're close to me, you're close to Titania's crossfire. And you've just been saved for being left alone. Left alone with people who could help. It was the only time I ever thought about staying until you woke to tell you who I was. Originally, the scouts thought you were the spy who fell to the prison thorns, actually. I regret not telling you sooner. But I also regretted telling your brother at all. It wasn't the right answer. Not what I could see. I didn't know either of you enough to judge well enough. I'm still not even sure what all Titania put everything else through to make him just break. I don't know the life your brother lived. And I don't really know much about the life you lived other than what people and informants tell me. Just pieces. Endless pieces to piece together. And the picture they finally tell is not a good one. I can imagine the life you lived. It's a watered version. It's fucked up to say because the life you lived is awful. A watered version of what Raymond got. but I have no way to prove that.
The only other person that went through the maze my mother had created of just pure death was Ramiel.
It's the only true hints into his life that I have. If there's more, then she locks it up tight.
She never sent Baroness or Dave through there to prove their strength and loyalty to her. But she sent me in there to prove that I could even make it over here to come investigate more of the wastelands. Even though I've lived here for 15 years.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from her. I couldn't protect this realm from her.
This realm shouldn't have to be protected from the person that's supposed to rule it, even if she wasn't meant to be the true ruler. I just can't wait to hear what she tries to say to me when I make it back to Carascolon.
There's always a part of me that wants to believe there's a reason she did all of this that's good and understandable. Because at one point she was my sister, and my best friend, my other half. But even I'm starting to lose it in the translations. I don't understand her purpose. Or at least, I don't think I understand it wholly. There was a really long period of time where I understood what she was fighting for, even if I disagreed. But then, as soon as Ramiel came into the picture, or just before, I don't even know why the extremes were the only plans she thought would work. And she might be wrong in all of this, but she's not a fool. Don't underestimate her. This is a very dangerous game we're both playing right now. While you're here, you have no fear of her. Under my assurance. But roam too far from my court, and she finds out our conversations. It's going to be a different circumstance. I can't imagine the realm across the prison is going to survive her wrath. Do you understand this burden?
I understand.
You don't have to bear it if you don't want to. I can store those memories for a time.
No.
And she's just going to kind of like get lower and she's going to like put her hands on your shoulders and be like, are you sure?
I want to remember. I'm tired of my memories being taken from me and me not getting to live the life that I choose to live.
It's dangerous.
My whole life has been dangerous.
Maybe it won't be for much longer. I'll try my best to see to that. Yeah?
Can you do me one favor before I have to leave?
Name it. See to it.
Can you show me what my dad was like?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And she's just going to kind of like go to a more private chambers in her room. She's going to pull a small box that is under her mattress. And she's going to open it. 2 rings. One of them not exactly in the best condition. One of them feminine and one of them masculine. The masculine one is still coated in blood. She's not going to touch it. She's just going to kind of hover her hand over it and it's going to like float up. Still not going to touch her hand as she like just holds it over. And you're just going to see her kind of close her eyes. He was kind. He wasn't a fighter. He was curious about the world. He wanted everyone to work together to further knowledge. Brilliant strategist, honestly. Not exactly the most people-oriented. Though he could stand it for a few hours. Here. And she's going to flip the ring very gently down and she's going to be like, see for yourself. And instead of just cutting her whole hand, she's just going to very gently cut like this finger so that it bleeds.
Just cut mine and put it to her hand.
And you're just going to kind of swim through memories. A lot of them tend to take place in a small tent that is definitely a makeshift laboratory. And even some older than that, where even your mom looks incredibly young. Still in a city surrounded by humans at night. Older stone buildings that are a bit rough. And while you get the sense that this was considered a city at the given time, this is more of a big village that's in the process of like growing. See nervous interaction for a first encounter, honestly. Where your mom and her sister come across a human, like, she thinks he's a boy. Visually you can see, like, boy is kind of pushing it. He's more of, like, teenager, like, young adult kind of age. And he's just quietly observing something unseen to the memories you were focused through. You see more encounters. Rather rapidly see Tanya no longer kind of like is with these memories, though the beginning of them, she's with every of them. You see a devastating night where the human returns, no longer human. Comfort. You see a blossoming friendship. You watch as the three of them decide to embark on the journey to return to what you now know as the Feywild. You see scraps of memory of him getting motion sick, dreadfully so, on a ship, and potentially falling off. Or at least you think he's falling off, and then when your mother and aunt pull him back, it turns out he's permanently tied to the ship with a rope if he's on deck.
Let's see where you get it from.
You see many nights of comfort and love and shared ideas between friends. And eventually, more than friends, though she definitely tries to encourage you away from these memories.
We don't want to see them making
You want to
love.
see your mom? You want to see how you were made?
Technically, there's no doubt.
How it's made.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of How It's Made. Princes of the Feywild are very difficult things to produce. However, if one has the dedication and the time, the process to
We don't need
create
to.
one can
Don't
be
gotta go
surprisingly
through this.
simple.
It gives you a minute at least to scribble down your notes.
Here, today we're going to go through the steps of how to
I have
make
my
a
notes
Fey
done.
Okay,
prince.
sorry, my bad. You seemed like you were aggressively scribbling over there.
Fuck.
Overall, you see a general idea of a man who is not a fighter, doesn't have it in him. Someone who's kind and curious about the world, almost to a fault. And definitely kind of blurs the extent of when his curiosity needs to have some boundaries. Ethics are a little bit questionable, especially, 9,000 years ago. You see two people who complement each other's ideas and also clash really aggressively whenever they disagree. Not like that, I mean literally argue. You see someone who was a lot quieter than Ea or Titania seems to be, but outspoken when needed. And it's about here whenever the memories kind of start to get a little bit muddier. Though, it's not due to lack of clarity. It's more the emotional distress
That it's
making it difficult to focus.
Whenever I start realizing it's starting to get blurry, and I can kind of realize that it's probably because what it's currently putting Aya through, I'm just going to release my hand from her. And instead just kind of pull her into a hug and be like, I'm sorry I made you do that.
You decided to know. More people should have known him. And while it's hard to remember, I never want to forget. It's really funny. Sometimes it feels like it was only yesterday when I was sobbing in the forest. But he died and he was taken from me by my own sister. And then I blink and I realize it's been thousands of years. Alone.
You want to know something that I wish I didn't get from my dad? I also can't be on a boat.
Had something. that you struggle with?
I
Get sick like he does?
get sick and stumble and break things.
He can fell off the ship.
Yeah.
See if chaos
The
is
general of the Navy doesn't allow me near the ships, which also means I'm not allowed near the water.
She's gonna just wipe her like tear-streaked face and just kind of be like, he wasn't the most
Graceful?
graceful. He wasn't the most graceful person, unless it involved the lab. I swear he could thread a needle from across the lab if it meant the experiment continued.
I'm not the most graceful. I stumble a lot. I trip over things. I'm not the most graceful unless it comes to being in battle and holding my weapons. Then somehow all of a sudden, I know how to work my feet perfectly.
Tried to teach him dancing once.
We only found carnivorous flowers in the maze because I tripped and accidentally threw my meat into the flowers and they started eating the meat. Otherwise, we would have walked into the flowers.
He was trying to figure out how to pick those blood bones.
Yeah.
Anyways, you have friends to meet. And we're gonna cut. Who wants to go next?
You know, despite the fact that A has committed several war crimes, I find it very hard to not want to give this woman a hug.
I did just give her a hug. I have also committed several war crimes.
Fairly certain we all have.
War crime. There's no Geneva Convention.
Like,
Show me the Geneva Convention in the
I don't know about you. You may
Geneva
not
Convention.
have, but I definitely have. I'm pretty sure this one has committed war crimes.
No one
That
wants to
one
know about
definitely has committed war crimes in at least one of her lives.
Honestly, you give out a lot of information which could be considered a war crime with what we're doing.
It's fine. We're committing treason. It's fine.
Actually, we are committing treason.
Committing treason, Arabs. Do you not realize?
It's fine. No
We're
worries.
talking shit and
I haven't committed to anything yet.
Bradley, you're
You're
here.
here.
Committing treason.
You're committing treason.
you are
You are here.
currently
You're committing treason.
Well, then call me a Treant, because I guess I am committing
yes,
treason.
you are currently in the Feywild,
That was a good one.
where
Great.
Titania is the queen. You are currently talking to her biggest
We gotta
enemy.
write this down.
Well-
Call me a treant because I'm committing treason has to be the title of this one.
Well, we committed treason a long time
Well,
ago.
I'm
Sure.
sorry, Titania. A lot of things that I've learned in the past 48 hours makes me feel like you have something to hide, and I don't want to work for somebody who's a little bit mean.
Little bit mean. Just a little bit.
Oh no, you may have lied about, being the mother of one of my friends and, stealing his memories for well over 100 years. And a lot of other shit.
Cursed my mother figure to live eternally.
Yeah, that one's...
Constantly dying and coming back.
Yeah, that one's
But
also
I
pretty
don't
big.
have that curse, so I will just die.
Yeah, you just die.
I will be the one person that she loves and can't save, but then she dies.
Holding all of your children in your kingdom to an impossible and perfect standard.
Alright, so
So,
I'm casting 2 spells into the
Alright.
Ring of Spell Storing.
tell me.
Polymorph,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also casting Cure Wounds.
Alright.
Polymorph the 4th level, Cure Wounds is a 1st level.
Alrighty.
I want to see if I can get Situation to attune to the Ring of Spell Storing.
Let me see his stats.
That takes an hour. We only have half an hour.
It's fine, we can...
Yeah, but you can
It's gonna
assume
be
while you're
travel
walking, can't you?
Time. He is attuned to 1 item right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just because she's trying
Let
to
me see the
if
thing
you
for
can
the Ring
attune
of
to more than
Spell
once. Thank you. You could. You should. That's sweet. That's sweet. We'll probably not be able to get to bed. We'll probably not be able to get to bed. sauces would be. Which kind of sauce is Surly? Which kind of sauce is Surly?
I do have to use the bathroom, so while you're doing with them, I'm going to
This
use my
is like-
bathroom.
Oh, it's not warm anymore.
So many things spelled.
You go to deal with it.
So many things. Okay. Evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, well, I'm gonna walk him through the attunement process.
Yeah, I know. Evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Yeah, it's all weird to take odds.
Maybe. Why? I don't know what I'm doing this for.
Why should I tell you how I determine how my world works?
Because I live in it.
Okay. I come up with my answer. The answer is... We'll see!
I had another thing I was also going to try to get him to attune to. At the same time.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
And if you not,
Always, I want him to try to attune to this too, because he said that would be his 3 attunements.
he cannot attune to 2 things at once, can he?
Yeah. I mean, I think he could. I don't know. It's going to be a DM
Roll.
reason.
Where's
All it is it's all that if I remember correctly, all it says is you have to have an hour to attune, but I do not know. Player's handbone is right there.
Can you hand me the player handbone?
Yeah,
We
but
will
that-
probably wrap this
Yeah.
up before you guys actually go on your adventure, because I do think I want that to be its own separate session, if that is okay.
It's going to be a short session tonight, then. Only 2 hours.
We normally kill it at 7, or at 10. And it's like 9:30-ish. If everyone is okay with it. If y'all aren't, we can continue.
I'm okay with it. And say next week.
There was a lot of heavy stuff.
Next week, we're gonna try and kill a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a trip.
So we have 2 who are okay with
it.
Putting off, like, your actual, like, you guys will travel.
I'm okay with doing either.
You guys will do your travel today, and we will end with where you end up.
Oh, so we're actually traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
But we could travel faster.
By the power invested in me, by the supreme authority of violence.
I have a
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Too bad you don't have a chariot.
Not yet. But then it engulfs me. Need to find 3 other horses in the chest. Then be fucking majestic as shit. I'm so excited to talk to him too.
I assume you are summoning...
Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair. I will remember it, but he's also narrating.
It's cool. You're good.
You
Can
are-
tell me what he thinks of his name?
His name's Steve.
His name is not Steve, his name is Alistair. I've named him, it's on his thing. And, guess what? I can do it now.
Well, fine. You don't mean we did.
Nope. And you don't ever have to know. Hello, you can't go to fucking Steve. It was
How's
a
everyone
joke.
handling the session?
Oh, I'm fine.
Doing great.
Bradley.
I'm doing fine.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'm not so sure about him. He's got a lot of shit dropped in him.
Yeah.
I mean, I did kind of like edge that for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, we can take a break this week.
I don't know. Anne seems like the sort of person who just needs somebody to just have a little just a little friendly chit chat with no strings attached.
She just seemed a lot nicer than Titania.
Tanya never really seemed rude. There's just a lot less whack shit going on with Bea.
I don't know. I guess every time you just described Titania, other than like the breakfast where
Can I get
she
the
pied
Ian
us, it was
guide?
I don't think it is in here.
That's the one we need to look at.
not here.
What were you gonna say?
Words. Probably.
You were talking about Titania, and you were like, every time we like
Oh, how
described
you
her.
described her, other than like the pineus in the face, it seemed like the. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed a lot. And so it was that, but in personality for everything. Whereas, like, if I do anything, it's going to be wrong or you're going to hurt me. Which is great, and I'm not sure if that's how you meant it, but that's just how I perceived her a lot.
We might have to cut this one out because apparently everyone just decided we're gonna go sketch.
Sorry, we were reading.
Tony. Do.
Sing for us, Bard.
Do.
Oh my god.
You said it too quiet.
Intergalactic planetary.
I like classical music. It's very
Guys, now my horse can be a flashlight.
Do what?
My horse can be a flashlight. For a little bit.
I could be a flashlight.
Honestly, my mace sheds more light than my horse does, but it does have illumination. It sheds a bright light on a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10. I think it's 20 and 20 from the mace, so. If you like honey, it's okay. I have a flashlight. An actual one. Pulls out fucking mace.
That's a fucking horse.
This song has been stuck in my head, and honestly, I'm probably going to die when it finally drops. God.
Does not say anything
It's like Sam Smith all over again.
about.
Between the two things?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we can continue to pursue that.
And I'm going to attune to this.
You're changing your attunements?
Mm-hmm. I was attuned to the Ring of Spellstoring.
So you're switching.
What are you attuning to, if I might ask?
Ring of Regeneration.
Intelligent.
Nice. I like my attunements. My Road of Resurrection got its charge back that because it gets one that's done.
Alright, do you want one for situations attune things?
Can write it on the back.
Yeah, that one would work.
Less cards for you to keep up with.
So, I did ask a question of everybody, and I said, I really kind of want to end the session after you guys travel, but before you guys really get to your, destination. I want that to be like a next session thing. Are you okay with cutting it after that?
Yep.
Alright. Don't sound too eager to say like shit.
We love you. And it's going great, but there's a lot of heavy things, and also we've had to get up to be to work at 7 a.m. the last 3 days.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Which means we had to be up by 5:30. But I didn't
She
get out of bed
sleeps
till
until 5
5:50.
fucking 50.
Yeah, I didn't get out of bed till 5:50.
Oh, you know what I
I leave
realized?
for work 10 minutes,
We have to
9
leave
minutes
an hour
before I have to clock in.
Yeah, we have to leave an hour before. Also, there was ice on the fucking windshield the other day.
In the words of one of the other guys, one of the people that come in and to the store on Tuesday when I was doing register, it was this morning.
You were.
It may have been this morning.
It's early.
It may have been this morning. I don't know. It was this morning, I think. I asked him if he was having a good day. He's like, "Yep. Got to drive to South Haven," and I was like,
Yeah, it was this one.
"It's like that's an hour drive. Why?" And he's like, "'Cause I work there." And it's like, "Why are you here then?" He goes, "'Cause I live here with the love of my life, and I will make that drive every morning because I get to live with the love of my life." I said, "You know what? I feel that. I drive 45 minutes to get here." And he goes, "The things we do for loving someone." Okay, gotta go to work.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
He's also flaming gay, and it makes me so happy. Tuesday, he came in wearing a very cute sweater and pant outfit with some boots, and I said, "I love the outfit." And he did the whole like kick up his leg thing. It was like, I know, look.
I don't think they're married, but the love of his life went to high school with me and is the art teacher at the school.
Yeah.
So,
They came in the other day, and Miss Jen was like, "Why are you not at work?"
too many informations for a...
Sorry.
But,
Honestly, my brain forgot we were still doing the video.
Later, baby, later.
anyways.
Alright, so I'm doing that. Putting the 2 spells in there
The last thing I remember was
Alright.
Sarah goes into
for him to
kitchen.
attune
Yeah.
to so he can use them.
Nice.
And I'm
Aramis?
going to talk to him about it.
Alright, I want to reiterate, Aramis, prepare what you're doing for this hour, because I assume you're not just sitting.
It took
Has
us
it
30
now
minutes.
Only
Or
been
30.
Eula while I was in the bathroom.
Yep.
We kind of just sat in silence, and then she
I
said
had
there
to
was too
look
much
up some
silence,
stuff.
and then they sang for a minute.
I don't really have anything to prepare. I mean, I guess I could still work on the yanking the wall of force out of the staff with power, but I don't really think I have enough time for that.
They kind of need an hour for anything for me to do. So.
And you don't want to do anything in particular?
I mean, I had summoned Alistair. Could
Okay.
potentially ask what he thinks of his name.
Alrighty. Then I will finish up with Eula, then Aramis, and then we will finish off with Kai, and then we will travel, and then I will leave you guys on a cliffhanger.
How dare you?
I'm honestly loving these cliffhangers at the end. They're great. It makes me want to come back next week.
And I'm loving these cliffhangers if we actually come back the week afterwards.
Sorry, this one was a little bit longer.
This is my favorite one, actually. But, Eula, let's finish up where we left off.
Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna grab the helmet. I'm gonna set it on his head. His dread helmet. So he's all ready for battle now.
You look so cute.
He looks angry. He's got red flaming eyes.
Yeah, remember murder.
Alright, so I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna take his paw. I'm gonna lift his paw up. I'm gonna take the ring. I'm gonna slide it on. Alright, so I need you to focus on this like you did with the stone. Like you did with the stone. It actually wraps around 2 fingers. The ring of spell storing does.
Got it.
And I'm going to take his other paw. I'm going to slide the other ring on that one. I need you to focus on this one as well. Like you did with the stone. So, the reason you're doing these is because this, if you need to get out of the way of something,
You're on perception check?
I'm just ignoring it. I'm going to keep going with it, alright? Dirty 20. Is he farting?
And then you just hear,
Did he poop? Did he poop?
Did he shit?
He's the bear. What did you expect? He's literally an animal.
He has the intelligence of a human being.
He's also the intelligence of a child.
And a bear.
Intelligence of a human being, but also being two. Denver.
I'm just ignoring it. I'm gonna keep my conversation going.
The smell starts to permeate to our nose.
It's fine. I'm ignoring it.
And you are sitting here thinking, God damn, this is as potent as a dragon breath.
I'm ignoring it. All right.
And he is focused. Just
Okay. So this ring, I'm gonna hold the ring of spells storing up with him, is very important. It's okay. It's not like you don't have to like actively be straining yourself the entire time. You just kind of like need to know it's there.
I know
and
it's
remember it.
shiny. I know everything about it. It's shiny. It tastes like metal.
I put magic in it.
That's the bad taste.
I put the unseen in it.
Oh God.
But it's the good kind. Because this
The unseen has me.
Because this one, if I get hurt, you can help me. Or if
Unseen
anyone
are
else.
helpful?
Yes, very. The unseen is how you are smart.
The unseen are in me.
The unseen is also how I have healed you a few times and made you feel better. The unseen is how I've hurt things that hurt me. And you.
Why can't you just scratch them?
I can. But the unseen does a lot more damage. And that's it.
I will know everything about the shinies.
That is great. Now, one of these spells will heal me or someone else if they get hurt. Just gotta touch them and think about this and think about healing them. The other one is
know everything.
kind of like a cannon. It's called polymorph. What this needs to do is if someone's looking really rough or really hurt, or if they need some help in a fight, you can focus on yourself or some of our others and think of this image. I'm going to do minor illusion to make a T-Rex. This is
There's
gonna...
3 things to remember?
No. Just think about this and think about the whoever you were thinking of turning into this.
So many thoughts.
It's-
How's there room in my head?
It's okay, I promise. It's not going to be that bad. But it's just so you don't have to worry about everyone.
I will know everything about this, and then I will know some things about that, I think.
Yes. You'll after you finish concentrating on it, you'll know what it does and you'll know how to use it. I'm just giving you a little bit of a heads up. This other ring, if something comes at us and you have to get out of the way, it'll help you move out of the way if you weren't quick enough in the first place.
I can do it.
This is what happens if you don't see it coming. This is to help for that.
Yeah. I can do it.
I know you can, honey, but even I fail at times.
This is a lot of focus.
Just focus on these two rings. You'll understand what they do once you finish focusing on them. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Nancy is weird.
It's also fun.
Everywhere.
It's also fun.
I can't escape the unseen.
Unfortunately, in this place, that is very true. There's another place where the unseen is very much less. We can go there sometime.
It was easier when I just...
He was there. You took him back to the unseen.
Shut up.
He made it there. You brought him back. After you killed his parents.
Hey, I didn't kill him. Aramis did.
You helped. And yes, you did.
No, Aramis killed both of them.
Yeah, no, I killed both of them.
And the situation is just sitting here.
Yeah, just keep focusing on that. If more or less, here's the easiest way to understand it. These are powered by Mama's love for you, so they will help protect you.
But I thought we were murder.
Yes. And that's what this is for, and I'm gonna like move to helmet. Yes. Alright. And I'm going to be looking at this ring. I'm going to put it on the one ring on mine. I'm going to be focusing on this one. And all these rings are going to let us do murder for longer amounts of time. And out-murder the people that are going to maybe not be happy with us for murdering. Okay.
Maybe not be happy with us for murdering.
Alright. So, let's work together. You focus on yours, I'll focus on mine, and we got this.
Do I get a snack break?
As long as you still think about it, like, kind of, while you eat.
Do I get a bathroom break?
You
As long
already
as
went.
you think about it, kind of, while you're using the bathroom.
Gonna take a nap.
No.
No. That one's a no-go. But you only have to do it for like an hour, and then you can take a nap.
What's an hour?
It's a period of time that is constructed by mortals to bring understanding to a day passing.
It's a good explanation.
Okay.
Whenever the big, bright thing in the sky goes up there, comes down, and up there again. That is one day. Whenever it goes from that point all the way back to that point is one day. Yes. A wakey time and a sleepy time. Both of those together equals day. And an hour is a small portion of a wakey time or a sleepy time.
And he just looks like he's like, I understand everything. You understand, he understands.
So lost. And I'm like, alright. Just focus on these until I tell you that you're good. Alright, you got this. I'm gonna scratch his head. Or like behind the head. Alright, that's gonna be it for us over here.
Alright. Aramis, what you doing?
I am trying to yank Wall of Force out of a Staff of Power.
Are you still in the same location you was in?
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard situation past the gas,
And then poop.
and you can smell it. And it is permeating the cavity of your armor, and you don't like it.
I'm going
We're
to.
still
I'm
in
going to
Negum
prestidigitate.
mess hall.
I'm going to prestidigitate it off the floor and then prestidigitate myself 4 times.
It's permeating. Like you feel it, like the scent is almost like a gaseous form that fills the cavity of your armor, and you just feel dirty on the inside floor.
I am going to unclamp all my seals and just go like, and try to like aerate the gas out.
Do prestidigitation and create wind inside yourself.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to prestidigitate the inside of my armor to smell like coconuts.
He's gonna prestidigitate all along his insides.
Alright. So you spend part of your time prestidigitating.
Did I get all the shit?
You believe, like, you're certain your magic has gotten everywhere, but you can still feel it. It is now your unseen.
I'm sorry that I made a horrible joke that you ran with.
Like, you're like, I prestidigitated everywhere, but like, why do I still feel
I
it?
can't help but think about the people that were in the mess hall when that happened
What's
I
too.
feel like I
It
need.
is empty.
They
I
just all
feel
fucking
like I need to bathe in boiling water. Like sterilize me, goddamn.
Look what I left.
Concentration poop. Hey, come on, guys. We all have a concentration poop.
Can
every now
I
and then.
try and pull a Wall of Force? Can I try and learn Wall of Force from the Staff of Power? I don't even remember what kind of progress I made on it.
I have it written in my book.
It requires an Arcana check, yes?
Yeah. I'm sorry I made this a funny haha.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
23.
Aww.
Oh, I thought it was a 9. You get prestidigitate a little bit over here.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
spot.
You guys, did you just scare a heart's Malachi to
She pressed all my dicks
Alexa,
till I
play
tape.
Despacito. That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
She pressed all my ditch till I tape.
Please don't ever say that again. Alrighty.
Alright.
So, now we're cutting to...
Take 10 minutes to summon Alistair. It takes 10 minutes to summon. Enchanted weird fucking language.
He just like walks out.
Oh, that's cool. See, I've never go to summon him, so this is the first time.
It kind of looks like he walks out from just like a little tear in the fabric of reality that's smoky a little bit. And he just kind of goes...
Walks out to the poop smell.
No, we left. Like I said that I went to the fancy chair and then summoned him there.
Mm-hmm.
I was good. I wasn't going to just walk out.
Oh, I will emphasize something to you.
I know. Let's just do it again. Next. We'll just ignore that until later.
Alrighty. So.
You can't ignore the poop. Apparently.
I can't. I'm not there anymore.
Keep getting told that I had to keep ignoring.
That's my... I too want to know. What do you think of your name? Is it a good one? It seems fitting. I thought it fit you. But it's not fucking Steve.
Who are you talking? Just, no, that's not what he actually says. He's just like... I like it.
I thought it was great. It's powerful. How do you feel? What is it like to be summoned? I've never done it before, and I want to know if it feels like anything or if you don't like it.
It's just kind of like something pulls at the back of my mind, and I'm like, oh, my fascinates me. I go, oh yeah, I'm this person.
Okay, I'm good. I will just bet you. And
otherwise, I'm just kind of like Roman.
She's in the middle of nowhere, just... Oh, wait, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Or is he in another dimension?
You know,
like, is he in another
it's like
dimension?
in another
where he does
dimension,
this?
yes.
Or is he just, like, in the middle of the Feywild and he's like, I gotta
I feel like his name should be Steve
go?
because
Ooh, that's cooler.
Because then he could say his
go?
name.
He's in hell.
Steve.
No.
That's not even what she
Quite.
said when you asked what his name was.
Not quite.
He said, I am a
Remember his
Steve.
religion.
So I said his name was Steve because
He's just chilling with Hades. He's like, gotta go.
Steve.
Whoa.
Steve.
Headbutts Hades. Gotta go.
Poops on Hades' floor. I gotta go.
Goodbye, bitch.
Gotta concentrate. Poop. Okay, gotta leave.
I cast poop.
I'm so sorry.
I cast regret.
I regret my decision to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
I don't. It was gonna happen regardless. He was gonna fart.
I cast.
It was going to be just as bad.
I cast diarrhea.
I could have made it that.
It was just
Oh,
with the face
that
you
would've
made,
been
and that's why I
worse.
said it.
Are you guys gonna eat this?
That's what?
Yeah. You gonna finish it?
I just
No.
save it for later. I might not because I don't really care for rice when it's later, but
We'll figure it out. We're almost done.
Yeah.
No distractions.
Yeah, I'm good. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I was doing.
pretty much all you're doing.
Yeah.
Alright.
I had to just wave to the other person.
So I'm gonna go like a speed round for what you guys are doing as you guys are making your way to the fancy chair.
I am there with not Steve. Alice.
Steve.
We're gonna start with the person that started it all with the current big trauma drops. What you got?
I'm just gonna walk with Aya, because I'm assuming she's going to her office that's behind there while we're just all going to meet at the throne.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, after, our lovely little heartfelt moment, I'm just going to plop my ass in her throne and be like,
No,
since
you
I'm the
didn't.
heir, if you're there, I sat on you, I don't care.
I'm not there.
Huh?
Who mentioned the fancy chair?
Huh?
Who mentioned the fancy chair?
I'm
Whenever you
standing
get to
there.
the throne room, you currently see Ansel just slouched across it.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
what she
that.
whispered to me.
Yeah, no. I was getting there.
You know, in some material plane cultures, if you sat in the big chair and you worked a king, they'd cut off your butt cheeks.
Well, Uncle A, your butt looked nice.
Well, if someone's there, then I'm not going to do that.
Alrighty.
It wasn't.
I'll do it.
You're like,
No.
if you're there, I'd use it on you. It wasn't me.
And he's just gonna kind of be like, this is not the most comfortable thing in this place.
It's not meant to be comfortable, it's meant to impress.
It doesn't look very
It could be
impressive.
impressively comfortable.
Nobody wants to see a leader sitting on a comfy chair. It makes them look soft.
You'd only sit in a comfy
Then
chair if you like having the
decorate
roll.
the chair with the heads of the enemies, and then you don't look soft. You look comfortable.
Look,
And
Just
capable.
do some murder and
Look.
then be comfortable.
look, man, I don't sit in the big chair. I just explain.
Isn't that right
I'm
situation?
just explaining the big chair logic.
So are you like cousins to the big chair?
I don't think so. It's
Once
kind of.
again, you would only have a comfy chair if you actually liked being in the role that caused the chair.
I
If
mean,
you like being the ruler, you would have a comfy chair because you want to sit in the chair often. If you don't like being the ruler, you will have an uncomfy one because you sit in there as long as you need to and you leave.
We'll wrap this up.
but what if you don't like it and you want a comfy
Aya
chair?
is here, yes. For me as Elliot, Aya walked with
Yes.
you. Cool. You have the chair. You have to sit in the chair, yes?
Have to is
Have
fairly
to.
circumstantial.
Okay, but do you sit in it often?
Sometimes. I tend to stand in front of it more. It's like a backdrop.
Make the chair comfy.
You could have made it more impressive by being comfortable.
You just asked. There's like a compartment for the pillow under.
I didn't say it.
And she just goes up behind it and she like.
Are you fucking
There's, like,
kidding?
A pillow. It's
Uncle
just
A, you're
like a
dumbass.
crocheted pillow. Just.
Oh, it looks like something a grandma would have. It's cute.
She's over 10,000 years old.
Exactly, like something a grandma would have. It's cute. I mean, technically, if we get married, she will be a grandma, so.
And she just kind of balks at that statement, and she's just like, "This is one of the few things from my mom that survived things."
Exactly, like something a grandma
Well,
would have.
You look
Grandma.
slightly looks away when that statement is said. Just kind of goes.
She wasn't known for her crocheting, so it just kind of had to be fixed several times. Oh, but yeah, look. You never met her.
Scarab chuckles, grabs the pillow. I have your urn in my bedroom.
I almost knocked it over twice.
Then she just kind of pales noticeably.
I am sorry.
Roll perception check. for me.
15 points of psychic damage from God disappointment.
Is it just Garrett having to roll?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure everyone who can see the pillow can roll.
25.
Sure.
Alright.
Do I have advantage
No.
for
No.
knowing the person?
No.
I don't see anything.
Alright,
26.
what you got?
A total of 9 on a natural 1.
Alright, Aramis, what you got?
Let's see.
A perception.
My
check.
bro, had you not rolled it yet?
I guess he didn't want to see the bro.
Situational roll. How about that?
Situation.
17.
Alright.
Sheet. 26.
You gotta get up on these rolls, man.
Situational.
She literally said if you wanted to see it, roll a perception check.
Maybe he didn't want to see it, that's why I didn't roll.
He rolled.
Yeah, because she was like, what's
Oh,
your
wait.
roll? So he's like, oh, I'm supposed to roll?
Oh.
Were you on your phone and didn't hear her say it?
Bad etiquette, yes.
12.
Alright. Everyone at this table is capable of looking at this pillow and realizing, how the fuck is this crocheted together? Like,
Except for
it's
you-
like they took the concept of crocheting and never
No,
took
she
a
said
le-
everyone.
never took a lesson in it and just went with it and they believed.
Honestly, if it works, it works.
I thought you were going to say she did something with the fact that Scara went, I have your urn in my bedroom.
No, this is explicitly about the actual.
And then Kai going, I almost knocked it over twice.
No, this is explicitly something on just the quality of pillow.
So, Anna, does this pillow, like, work? Or does it just make your ass hurt?
It's a little squishy.
It's actually rather squishy. It was rather filled, which is why it doesn't work very well.
She put a little too much fluff for not a lot of fabric.
So fabric if it was crocheted.
It's yarn.
Still, technically fabric.
Okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
Honestly, the quality of it is more like really bad shibari. It's not even crochet. It's just
Okay. Moving on.
By the way, seeing how you asked how everyone showed up, I showed up on situation, focusing on the ring, and be like, alright, we're still focusing on the ring. We're walking and focusing.
Situation just...
You're doing great,
with the
honey.
helmet on.
You're doing great, honey. Because you see him just fire red eyes.
We just look over to sing situation because Scara didn't know the shit. Walks in, he's just aggressively picking his hand.
No, he's just walking like this.
Just head down, just
Crossing
staring
his
at-
feet.
You're doing great, honey. Keep it up. You're doing great.
You just roll an animal handling check for me.
Oh god.
No,
No, I didn't.
no.
Fine. Natural 20!
Alright.
Lucky bastard.
You managed to
29 total.
You managed to steer the situation away from like actually walking into the wall.
I'm great. I'm a great mother.
Good
But you
job.
guys all definitely see situation is so focused on his paws, whatever is going on with his paws. He just starts turning hard left. Like wall is there, and y'all are all just like, no, Chad.
I don't know. I want to explain the fact that Eula did this by like takes hard left. Eula just whoa, because she's also focusing on the just leg out pushes off of.
I don't
wall.
have to go like this. I'm used to it. I can just go, alright, do you need to go this way?
Yeah, but he's so focused. I feel like you just pushed. Like I feel like if you went go this way, he'd just be like. Oh, go into hand. Got it, Mom. Like, I feel like you had to just do a situation. Like,
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, so
to stop him, you're gonna get off, walk around, and
she's gonna kind of just like lean around the like back of her throne, and she's gonna be like, "So, if you stick around long enough, it might be vacant soon. Are you looking to buy?"
I'm always
Hey,
looking
you know
to
what?
buy.
We just were in the market.
How about like 1 gold?
She was definitely talking to the person still sitting in the throne, but I guess kind of as well, if y'all know.
Oh, I'm off.
We're all
I'm
talking
bargaining
about it.
now. 1 gold.
Do you really want to talk to yourself?
technically,
No, I don't.
technically, if you and Titania both die, don't both palaces become mine?
Wouldn't one become Dave's?
No, he's irrelevant.
But I mean, technically.
What about Veronestra?
No, because if she dies, technically this one does become mine. And if I become the king, the other one also becomes mine. So I'm not wrong when I say both these palaces become
You
mine.
have to become the king for the other one.
Yeah, you're kind of getting a big for your britches right now.
Yeah, no, no. Veronestra would absolutely hate it, and I also don't think Dave wants it either.
Oh god, I'm horrible.
We are the 3 heirs.
I'm not involved in this conversation.
So
I
one
didn't
goal.
think I had an heir, another one.
What would you even do with a
So,
chair
like-
that big?
Oh, you can have the chair. It's absolutely horrible.
I mean, I'm talking. I have the manor, the stuff. We can work with it.
You can have the throne. It's
I don't even know how
absolutely
much
horrible.
land I have. I have shit from the Baron that I haven't even seen or know what I have.
He's just got a little bit of money from me.
And I'm supposed to be getting like another 200,000 gold from him any second now.
I don't think it'll be dropping here.
Basically, like, extorted that out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole point.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
I'm
you
very
it's
much
gonna last?
extorted. Shh, there's no end date. It's forever.
when you inevitably do yourself, how much money do I get?
What the heck is happening?
Yeah, what the fuck kind of question?
You're asking about money. She already knows
This
I told
is
her I'll
my
kill her.
deals
You
I've already
just
got.
Not very well.
This
You just found out.
This is me offering to buy something off her. You're like, hey, give me money because you're dead.
So let me.
What the fuck?
I literally looked at her before I knew she was my mom and told her I will run my sword through her if I have to myself.
Which is
You know-
very concerning.
For practicality purposes, I suppose I could actually show you. And she's just going to kind of be like, 1 second.
And you
She's
don't.
gonna also go back behind her throne and just kind of be like, open a little cabinet that's in the mid part.
Okay,
the pillows in the
what?
bottom.
How many
comfortable
compartments
fuck
are in
is
this
this?
throne?
I'm loving the fact there's a whole ass office, but we use the throne to keep our information and forming money.
Yeah, they'll never think to look there.
For your question, and she opens the top. There's pastry here.
You just got Kai really interested in this.
I get hungry.
You don't mention Chris.
Does it can it pop out the front of it so you don't have to walk around to get it?
No, I just make really dramatic walks around it like I'm thinking about what stupid shit I'm saying.
I feel like you should just have it to where you press a button, it just pops out next to you. Little arm swings it over,
Makes
and you
a little-
just take a bite, and it goes back in.
See, but that's
I
not
makes a
as
little
threatening as when you can be like,
I have.
let me think about this for a moment. Makes a turn real quick, opens, shows pastry in mouth, walks around. I think I came to a
I think
conclusion.
it'd be more like
Fair
a.
enough.
She's not eating her pastry whenever she walks around the
What you do?
throne.
I don't
Is
think
that
it's
you push
that
a
big of a
button,
throne. I mean,
and it pops out
it's
like
just
spring loaded.
It is a
So whenever
big
it pops
throne.
out, a little ding happens, like a little bell, and you can make it threatening by, I don't know if you're sentencing somebody to death, just say, I sentence you, ding, to death.
I don't think a ding is very threatening. I would
just
all.
condition people to be. It's for it to be threatening. It's a very
If I happen to
threatening
want
thing.
something specific, I keep paper in the bottom cabinet that also has this, and she takes out a little crystal ball. So I make requests to the kitchen. They have a link to this.
All right, so what were you showing us out of the back of the throne before we got heavily sidetracked?
Oh, this.
The crystal
The
ball.
orb.
Yeah.
I want to
And-
ponder with it.
No.
You don't understand.
Mind?
Whenever wizards see crystal balls, they have an innate desire to ponder through it.
You have to ask. And she said no.
We will wait.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying to take
I
it from
also
you.
would
I am
rather
just
you
expressing.
try with a smaller one before my expensive one. But that's... we can talk about
Oh, no, it's not even anything magical. We're just staring into it.
It doesn't because
We just ponder.
Anyways, come here. I don't have time to walk you there. You're just going to look here. It's a decent hoard of just treasures and jewels and magic items and things. She has to make money to fund an army.
Is it a pile of gold and stuff?
Is it like
I've
your
seen
stereotypical hoard?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
I definitely
My eyes
look
feel
into
like-
it and I'm like,
3 times as big.
you just see.
I'm going to innately focus heavily on memorizing the layout, the walls and stuff to try to memorize
Roll a
it.
perception
Because she
check.
definitely was.
No guidance.
You can't
I would
guide-
try to guide myself.
All
through
right,
this.
then roll an arcana check first.
I am really, Aramis is still pretty concerned by you going, yes.
Why?
Because the...
I'm literally a
18
22-year-old
Arcana.
man who likes
You can
money.
give guidance.
I understand...
But you want the money at your mother's death. That's just
Okay.
what he's concerned
I want the money at
Dirty
both of my
20.
mother's death. I don't
Look,
know what.
Dirty 20.
Look, it's...
You notice that it's in a cave of sorts.
I just want to
You're not going to be
No.
able to tell exactly where it is.
No, I don't want to know where it is. I just want to become familiar with the space.
That way when we come across it, it'd be like, I know this place.
I just want to become familiar with the space. About how familiar do you say I've become with the space?
Not really. You notice it's in a cave.
Alright.
If you want to try to figure out what type of cave, you might have to roll a nature check,
I'll go for it.
but it'll be a really high DC.
It's fine.
You're gonna feel
What's your present?
me.
Yeah.
24.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Do I know that? Shit.
You might.
Thanks.
I mean, you're a man of principle, so finding out that A is your mom doesn't really change a whole lot. That's average.
I didn't do it. It's 18.
No. Not
Given-
even close.
How
Damn, what the
much...
fuck was
Given
it?
that you find out that A is your
26.
actual mom and how much Tanya is lying, doesn't that change things slightly?
Well, I mean, it's practical too.
Aramis, I may have found out she is my mom, but I have only known of her existence for a week. 2 weeks. And for 2 weeks and a good amount of hours, because I've only known for, 2 now? That she's been my mom? She was just an aunt that had nothing to do with me. She is clearly not hurt by the notion.
It's not the most realistic for him to form an emotional bond with me.
She wants to go to Zenith. It would actually be more rude of me for me to want her to stay to be my mother instead of letting her go be with the love of her life and get out of the miserable life she's been living, because she's been hating her life.
Is a strong word.
She's been hating her life.
I was just talking about just going straight for the raw dog kill.
I told her I would kill her before I knew she was my mother.
Yeah, and the fact that you know that she's your mom now doesn't change the fact that you want to kill her at all.
I think that there might have been a promise in there. Knowing this one.
I'm taking her. I'm not killing her out of hatred, and I won't do it out of hatred. I told her that if she cannot do it on her own to get Titania to either step down or kill Titania on her own, I will run my sword through both of them myself to rid this realm of them. So this realm can be better and start over without the back and forth between them for thousands of years.
Here. Come here. I definitely see a lot of his father's way with words and how he says things. But unfortunately, the practicality is there. I can't expect him to love me in less than a day. And it's okay.
I don't have parents. The closest thing I have is Eula. Both of my parents hated my existence when I was born. And the closest thing I've had to a father that actually cared might actually be a magical sociopath. And you just found out you had a mom who cared, as opposed to who you thought was your actual mom, who's been someone who has compulsively lied about half the things that we know. Just don't be so quick to kill her. Fuck it. Never mind.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't think death is going to be the answer either. No matter what happens.
He doesn't owe me anything.
And the least I could do is send her back to my dad.
It's okay.
How do you know your dad's dead?
I hate this girl.
I don't, but that was what she told me she wanted.
How?
Okay. When you're in a situation like this, it's complicated. I wish we could have all had more time. But for the lives of all of these denizens, the sacrifice of getting to know each other and love each other the way it's supposed to be is small. How can I be selfish when there are thousands of people I have to care about? Millions. It's not fair, but nothing really is. And you can try to make it as fair as you can, but at some point someone has to take the hit. And if it has to be me, then I'm okay with it. And it is unfortunate that a lot of people I care about have to be dragged into it. Also, you shouldn't be so curt with your own internal relations. I'm sure she cares very dearly about you.
I know she does.
Even if your time is short, has been shorter with her than your other rentals.
Okay.
It'll be okay. I've accepted this a long time ago.
Right.
I can put in a request to the kitchen for a pastry if you prefer.
Hey, I can barely taste anything.
I'll take it.
Not helping.
You don't need it.
The only reason I ate oats, I can't, it doesn't even do anything. Eating does nothing. The only reason I ate oats is because it was the blandest thing I can imagine. Because that combined with this made it taste like air. So I wouldn't be reminded of the fact that I can't actually eat. It doesn't go it doesn't go anywhere. It just dribbles down here. I have to prestidigitate whatever I eat whenever I'm done. And now the one person who I thought could fix this turns out to be probably somebody who tortured her near to death and has caused problems for a lot of us, and I don't know how to deal with this. I just really want to get on the road and talk to a few people about their parenting styles.
Except there was only one person who's capable of fixing this, as you so eloquently referred to.
I keep telling him that he can fix it himself.
Even if he didn't want to fix it himself, there are other people who are masters of arcane arts.
I don't even know what this is. This isn't me. I'm not dead. I'm not alive. I don't even think this... I guess this falls under necromancy, but I don't even know where to start with this. And most of the necromancers I've met have been nut jobs.
You're tethered. Technically speaking, you could choose to untether your soul and pass.
So what, I could just will myself into dying right now?
It would be hard, because you don't know how.
I mean, I could think of a few ways.
But you're tethered to...
I will beat
Life.
the shit out of you if you try.
You're not ready to die. There's a lot you have to live for. And a lot you probably want to experience.
You're going to see Meadow again.
Sex.
And then teach me more magic.
I'm going to kill both of you.
I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Ah, yes. Hello, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that you will in a physical form.
My existence is a mishap. My biological parents didn't want me. All of my tribe considered me worthless. I lived on my own in the woods for years. And I thought Dad cared, but I don't know anymore. Why do I exist? Who's gonna miss this? I swear to God, I don't want to say anything right now.
Why do you have to have a reason to exist? You don't ask the flower why it grows where it does.
The flower can't conceive of its own existence.
I don't
Can it?
understand Lions, man.
I don't know.
I've talked to plants, they can.
Look, you gotta be like emotional.
I know, and I'm holding back very much, beating the absolute shit out of you.
You don't have to exist for a reason. You can just exist to be happy.
Oh, wait.
And that's okay. You don't need the people who don't love you to put worth into why you're here. You don't have to have any reason to be here.
I didn't expect Aramis to get development. Huh. Okay. Alright, gang. Who's ready to go give some unsubtle criticism to some really shitty parents?
Yeah!
Let's do it. First things first.
We
I need a rock.
Trying to fix this and your tetherment situation when you return.
Also, quick question.
Because I like to consider myself rather well adversed in arcane arts.
Man, I hope the wizard powers don't go away whenever I fix it.
I think unless it wipes your mind to do it, I think you'll be fine.
I mean, wizarding is just... Well, it's not just reading physics really hard. There's more to it than that. But fucking, I don't know.
Are you guys ready to go?
First things first, one.
Mm-hmm.
Can I exchange this coin for one of the coins in that vault? I'm holding out a gold coin.
What do you want, Eula?
I want a gold coin from that vault.
Why?
Because then I can say that I have a coin from the Queen of Air and Darkness. And it's a 1-to-1 exchange ratio. Do you want 2 coins so you can technically come out on top? Here's 2 coins.
I don't need 2 coins.
Well, fine, fuck
She's
you.
just gonna have her crystal ball and she's just gonna... And you're gonna like watch some of the coins disappear. She's going to just kind of be like... Here. And you can split it amongst your friends.
Right.
That one
Don't.
other coin was your Mockingbird one, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was a gold coin. Mockingbird's silver piece.
And I'll know if you don't give it to them.
Give it to him right now.
A penny.
Platinum.
Good to know.
Hey, I have 11 of those now.
I have 2,201.
Damn, but you really just call Aramis broke.
I'm not broke. I have 20,000 gold.
Also, is there like a piece of stone here, like a little pebble,
Do we get
for like from here?
One platinum.
Like, why?
Because if I ever wanted to come back and visit you, it makes it really easy if I have a piece of specifically a rock from here.
How about just my teleportation circle?
That takes like 10 minutes. I don't think we got 10 minutes.
I'm sure you can be delayed 10 minutes.
Are you all okay with being delayed 10 minutes?
She's just gonna kind of like wave her hand over the ground. That's once again behind her throne. She does a lot of business here. And she's gonna be like...
She's like a child playing behind her parents' throne.
It's her throne.
And like, you watch as the like arcane symbols kind of like become visible behind it. Just copy this. Don't steal my rocks. I'm scared you're gonna chip part of my wall.
Alright. I'm going to take 10 minutes if we'll allow it to learn the teleportation circle. 10 minutes!
Roll a history check for me.
Oh, over there. That's a natural 20. That's not. History?
Mm-hmm.
18. Really a lot of 9s today.
Not doing.
This only takes you 6 minutes to remember it.
What the heck?
It is fairly familiar, some of the lines and
Oh.
symbols she uses.
Nice.
Yes. Of course you only rolled a 9. Because you moved all of the fucking dice out of the way and still rolled your d20 in them.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Alright.
Don't see why you don't
Alright.
put them outside of it when we're playing.
Situation, keep focusing on those rings.
Anne's gonna come up to you and just be like, I understand your friend was upset. No feelings. Maybe you could come to love me in my memories. The stone I gave you is a bit of an enchant. There is a chance it has a few extra words than what you're probably used to. As long as it's got a good connection. Use it when you need it. Once per day.
Alright.
And preferably keep me as updated as you can, because I would prefer to know if the rat in the court is a bit closer than I care to admit.
I will. I'll let you know if we find him. And where we find him at.
Gonna go
You?
rat hunting. Maybe we'll see bones.
Let's go kill a rat.
Ansel kind of hops himself like out of the throne. You notice he's having like he has a pastry just in his hand. Don't know really when he got it. Just has one. Is eating one. What time the fuck?
This is where my little pastries came from.
Hi Nico, how are you? And he's just like, all right, this is gonna take a minute. We walk.
Can't.
Let me make sure I have the things
She said no to
correct on something.
Going on a trip.
Behold, the fearsome dragon.
Oh no.
Rawr.
He really just gave you that, are you fucking kidding look.
We had a staring contest earlier. He lost.
Me too, sir.
You're such an asshole, dude.
What did he say?
I was trying to get Toos to look.
Bradley literally went, "Hey, too, sir."
And then I made a noise.
And he looked at me when I did it.
Yeah, baby.
He just completely ignored Bradley. That's what happened.
You lost.
Anyways, so he's gonna be like, all right. Alright, you gave me this weird fucking thing. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's within our limit. I don't fucking know. This should work.
Oh my.
Holy shit, we're gonna die.
We're dead. Goodbye.
And he's going to shatter what looks like a little glass marble, honestly. And the little shards of glass are going to kind of spread around you guys and create a bit of a mist effect that is slowly going to encase you.
Oh no.
It's very cooling.
Oh no.
Everyone, immediately say the first scent that comes to mind that is relatively pleasant. 3, 2, 1, go!
Lavender.
2 of you guys failed.
I panicked.
3, 2, 1.
No.
I don't know what it's called, but it smells kind of like Fruity Pebbles. It's what my math teacher used to do in 9th grade, and her classroom always smelled like it.
Lemon.
Watermelon.
Okay.
It's like a fruity smell.
Lemon and coconuts.
Oh, so this was weird, just being like, oh, this foot. I didn't have enough time to even process what you fucking said.
Yeah. And whenever the mist kind of like leaves, you guys are in a cave? A forest? An underground forest? What?
Ah, shit. Now
There's
we have
some
to-
unseen shit going on here.
It's like, mainly, this isn't too terribly far from it. There's actually some weird fucking tunnels that lead to here. But I'd like to take the shortcut.
Situation drawing, focus on the rings. Still. We're almost done.
If you guys happen to need a visual for what it looks like, I will give you that later. However, this is where we will be ending our session tonight. Bye!
Bye. I think that camera ran out of recording, so near the end it'll get cut off.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye!